Yes. Welcome to a special edition, Dr. Greenthumb pre-show. And we have some special guests. We're doing this very special today. This is Pothead parents. I could relate to this. Missy and Derek Fogarty, cannabis educators and advocates. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, man. I see some of the stuff you guys are are getting into and advocating for. You know, one thing that Cali Blaze and I have in common is that, we definitely got a special place for the veterans, and seeing people like going out to try to help them, and that's everything, man, because sometimes they just get forgotten.
I completely understand that. Yep.
I think all the time.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of them have been, advocating for cannabis as something they use as opposed to the prescription drugs that they're usually prescribed for, their PTSD or whatever ailment they're dealing with. Mm-hmm. And it's great that folks like yourself are getting involved in educating more of them that don't know.
Yeah, there's more that don't know than do know, because you're not allowed to talk about it at the VA, which is the big problem.
Yeah.
So you go in there and you're pretty much hushed. But I used to be hooked on pills. I went down that opioid route. I was going to 3 different doctors at a time. None of the doctors knew about it, and then I started taking handfuls of pills at a time, and kind of the red flag went off, and I almost had an instance where I died too, and I was kind of like, okay, we got a problem here. So, but cannabis literally has saved my ass in plain English numerous times, and I'm happy to say that I don't take any pills, any opioids, any painkillers. If I have to take ibuprofen, it's like me talking to myself to do it. So
yeah,
but it's possible. You can do it.
How did you get introduced to it? Who introduced it to you?
My buddy, I'll give him a shout out, Anthony Dean. He was my little stoner buddy at the time. So I always smoked weed in high school, but it was more kind of like
casual.
Hey, yeah, I got to find a way out of what I'm doing now with the booze and the pills. And the first time I smoked, I was so fucked up. I slept on the couch for like 5 hours, but I haven't slept in like months at that point, so it was huge. But I just did kind of, a little bit more research onto it. I actually got into CBD first and kind of just eased into it. Started taking it at night to sleep, saw the benefits with, everything. And then just started slowly smoking, not, jumping into it, but slowly but surely trying new things.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize that you got to build your tolerance up if you're coming in. People that come in for casual cannabis use, they try to ramp up quickly and, because I think it's in their mind to do this. But like someone who didn't think about using cannabis until, they're using it for a particular purpose. Yeah, you got to get the tolerance up before you start jacking it up to some of the stronger stuff. So I think the education is important to a lot of these veterans that are trying it for the first time.
Yeah, because the education clearly at the VA is not there for cannabis, but the education of pills is, if one doesn't work, take 2, take 3, and next thing you know, you're, fucked.
Hooked on the pills.
Literally.
We always say it. A lot of times with pharmaceuticals, and most times with pharmaceuticals, there's no cure in what they're giving you. It's all to, just suppress whatever your condition is. There's never an end goal but to keep taking that money and keep you there, where, cannabis definitely has helped people in the last 20 years that people have been paying attention. Mm-hmm. And it's great that this information is finally spreading, because they've held it back for so long.
Yeah, we kind of were at that point on like the parent side and the veteran side. We're like, I'm fucking done. Like, we quit our jobs, we sold our house. Like, we're 110% in. So if we can get that message out, and I hate to say if we can help one person, but if you can help one person not put a trigger to their head, that's a big deal. I've had probably 2-3 people, and she's known in the last couple months, call me saying, hey, I'm at that fucking point. Like, I got a problem. Of course, hammered in the middle of the night, because alcohol just triggers everything. But it's, trying to talk them into, listen, you need to face it. You got a problem, and the only way you're going to fix it is by, grabbing your balls and doing it. That's it. Like, you got to face the problem.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but cannabis will help, and it's not killed anybody ever. So It's always my argument.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Never.
It's more common that you hear how much it's helping people these days. As opposed to it being the gateway thing like it used to be.
Yep.
I feel like it's a gateway to learning who you are.
Yeah.
It's this evolution of, it becomes recreational for us. And then, next you're maybe healing something or an ailment or pain of any sort. And then, it does become something that's for your mind.
Yeah.
And allows you to think and process, who you are as a person. So I feel like those people that have, a very intense first time because they ate too much or smoked too much, it's because they weren't ready to find themselves.
Yeah. And maybe, they took too much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's usually the case.
That's always the case. It's always the case.
Especially with edibles.
Yeah.
People will tell you only take half.
Yeah.
They're
And a
getting
little
really
nibble.
tasty
Yeah.
and really easy. The beverages, everything is so easy to consume
Yeah.
True.
without smoking.
Yeah. And I think they're made better now. A lot of these
for sure.
products, like the consumables from the drinks to, the edibles, like any sort of it, they're dosed properly now and they don't taste.
You can't even
funky.
taste the weed in a lot of them anymore. It's
Because
just
they're
you're
lower
chugging it.
dose.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell us a little about, the cannabis in your children with their disabilities? That's very interesting, and how it helped them.
Yeah, I mean, when we say that, it's
Right.
because we had a lot of stress, and both of our children went through some very intense, medical procedures or issues. Our son has disability.
Right.
He's blind. That is something we will be dealing with for the rest of his life,
Right.
and that's okay. But cannabis has helped us get
Cope.
through those moments when we're in the hospital for a full month because our son's eye is completely infected and we're worrying it's going to go to his brain. It's been a lot for us. And to be able to have a moment to just breathe outside in the parking lot together and knowing our kid is perfectly fine and safe and having that, and knowing if I went to go to the bar across the street to get a beer or something, I would be feeling a lot different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
It
those-
wouldn't be healing anything for
Right.
me. It'd be damaging things, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's crazy because the one has a stigma and the other doesn't, right?
Exactly.
So if one person goes and has a glass of wine, it's totally normal. But if you were outside on the corner smoking a joint, you'd be a derelict.
You know what's crazy is that people drink to forget, but they don't forget.
That's right.
It amplifies.
It does. It makes
and then
it worse.
That anxiety.
And it makes you do and feel, not the way you want, obviously.
No.
It works in
Waves up and down.
yeah,
up and down.
and
I've
and it works backwards for you. It doesn't really do anything, to make you feel better. It actually worsens your scenario. But with weed, it helps you cope. You get connected, you get in touch with that pain, and you find a way past it. But it's also healing you at the same time.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the thing about cannabis. A lot of us would take it just as casual use and don't realize we're getting healing benefits from it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
The whole process.
We had a lot of conversations, like, the team of doctors would come in for our son, and you're fuck, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
it's never good when 10 people roll in there. And, they tell you, hey, this is what's got to go on. We need to know what you want to do. We would literally go in the car, hotbox the truck, sit there and, decompress and think and heal your head for a minute versus, let me pop my Xanax and Valium, let me go chug a beer real quick, whatever, you might be your poison at the time, but it allows you to come back to that level to make that decision for your kid. Like, if we had to make the decisions we made for our children, drinking or on Xanax or anything else, Jesus, it'd be a whole different ballpark.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be together.
Right.
That's
I swear,
yeah.
our relationship, I understand why people who have children who have disabilities, they get divorced.
Right.
They split up because it's hard as fuck when, you and your husband or your partner are making these decisions and, questioning each other at one point. Is my son going to make it? In the beginning of both of our child's lives, I've had to look at him not knowing what the hell was going on. And I had just had a baby.
Yeah, she's postpartum.
Right.
2 weeks.
A week?
Like,
And we're
literally. She's still stitched up. Like,
Yeah.
it's a whole different story. But
And heading to New York City, to find out if my child does have cancer, if we're doing chemotherapy, and then to find out he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a roller coaster,
That's a roller
right
coaster
in
we're talking.
itself.
It was,
Yes.
and you're living in the hospital too. It's not like you go home and decompress and take a nap, play some video games, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck no, you're in there 24/7.
in and out. Yeah.
Every 20 minutes, there's a doctor changing a bag or an IV. There's sensors going off every 5 minutes. It's like
It's a lot of stress to deal with.
Yeah, and like our kid now, Jackson, the one who's blind in his right eye, like if there's loud noises and stuff, he tweaks. Like I don't blame the kid. All he knows is beeping and sensors.
And he is strong as hell because he has had to fight off so many nurses and doctors not knowing what's been going on. That child has PTSD.
Yeah.
We're going to have to deal with that. And, knowing that cannabis for us allows us to process what's going to go on, that's a good feeling for me that we can get through this together.
Yeah, and I think that's a great message for other parents, that are in that same situation, seeing how you guys are dealing with it and coping with it, and showing the strength and the fortitude, like to stick together to
It's
do
not
that.
easy, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
And it's all about mental health too. Like it's not just cannabis when we talk in our podcasts or whatever. It's about knowing, we are real human beings. We go through, issues. We have anxiety, we have depression. I have an eating disorder. I want people to look at us, relate to us, and see that, okay, what do I do so that I can better my situation right now? Right?
Yeah.
That they can get through it too.
That's right. And pharmaceuticals ain't going to do it.
No.
Agreed.
No.
Cannabis and what you have inside you, your willpower.
Absolutely.
And your cannabinoid system.
And your cannabinoids.
Which is in your body. There's no ibuprofen system or alcohol system.
No.
I mean, it's like...
And they just discovered this, in the last 20, 30 years.
And women actually have, double or triple the amount of cannabinoid receptors in their body, so she can
I believe that.
Smoke, trust me.
I believe that. You want to know why? Because I've seen chicks that can out-dab guys left and
Mama's
right.
got lungs, trust me. She can...
I think that attracted you a little bit.
Probably, yeah. But yes, Mama can smoke, that's for damn sure. Like edibles, though. I mean, she could eat 500-600 milligrams at a time. Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm on the
women.
couch, I'm dead.
I think women are out doing the guys on the dabs.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'll put her up against anybody.
Dabs. I do love dabs.
Yeah, I have a friend that I grew up with, him and his wife, and they've been together a long time. And he thought he smoked a lot. And when he started getting into concentrates, he noticed that his wifey would be like, yo, bring me back some more concentrates. The ones here at the house are done. And he's like, what? I just got those.
When I was home postpartum and with the, he's at work, he was wondering, he's like, I mean, honey, how much are you smoking through the day?
Fuck all the weed go. I just bought it like 2 ounces the other day. Gone. Now she's into dabs. I come home, I'm like, all right, time to dab. I go
I'm
in
like,
there's
why is
nothing
this
there.
so
Gone.
small?
But she leaves the paper behind. Go figure that out. Just to let me know, hey, you got to go back.
This was here.
Yeah, this was here.
If Dabs could write its own name, Dabs was here.
Yeah, let it. Yeah, that's my cue. Okay, I'll be back.
I owe you.
Yeah.
That's a good leave an IOU.
Or IOU reminder. But yeah, dabs are a whole different ballpark. Do not smoke dabs for the first time if you've not smoked weed.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Please don't do that. If you want to have a roller coaster ride, go for it. But
That's a hell of
it's a lot of weed in a little tiny amount. So.
I mean, I do want people to understand it can totally be recreational if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
You can go, balls to the wall if you want to have a good time with your buddies or whatever. It's just if you're looking for a process into it and not getting crazy, don't go there.
Don't start that way.
Don't
Correct.
start that way.
And
It's like
only
starting
take a
drinking
bite.
with Everclear.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
literally, yeah.
I got to tell you, I think we've all obliterated ourselves the first time we did dabs.
Definitely.
I know I did.
Yeah, I almost blacked out in my garage.
Yeah.
Your brother almost took me down to a knee. I was like, bro, I never went put down. Like I almost died in the garage.
His lungs are weak.
I had to lay down.
So he's like,
yeah, I can smoke. I'm a marathon smoker. So.
Yeah.
She's
Slow and steady.
Yeah, she's bongs and dabs.
She's big lungs.
Oh, her mama's got lungs. I'm telling you.
I don't doubt that because I've seen women put down some pretty heavy dabs and smoke like any of us right here.
And then drink it and eat it. Like it's.
I'm a competitive person,
Oh, yeah.
okay? That's
See,
how I
yeah.
am too.
Yeah.
I think we all are.
We'll
a
have to
little bit.
recruit her on our team when we go at
Oh yeah, take her.
the Weed Olympics.
Take her.
Yes, please.
She's in.
She's gonna be our dab ringer right there.
Perfect.
Like, okay, dabs, we got a ringer, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Let you know. How do you you guys just not too long ago started a podcast.
Literally not too long ago. Like
we're still
2 months
working.
ago.
2 months ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is based off of the education and advocacy you're putting out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to also have people be interviewed by us, like doctors, entrepreneurs who are successful, doing their thing while consuming cannabis and understanding that, it has a purpose for them, and showing to others, you can smoke and be a pothead, if you want to call me that, and be a successful human being.
Yes.
You're not just sitting on the couch. Can you be? Absolutely, but that's inside you, that willpower, right?
Yeah, I think all the stigmas that used to exist, that stoners are lazy and they don't accomplish anything and all that shit is done.
Right. Yeah, people are panicking. They're like, "Oh fuck, what do we say now?" It's like, what now, bitch? Like, I mean,
and two, we want to show that you need to make this a comfortable situation around your children as well.
Right.
This is a normal thing that is going to be legalized all throughout. I truly believe that. And so if that's the case, we need to teach this just like, when we went to DARE through 5th grade in, health class, and they're going to teach us the wrong way. Well, we need to get in there and teach the right way now so that people don't get into it and, hate it right away and go right to alcohol. Because I've never
or misunderstand it.
Exactly.
Right. But you don't want your teenage kid, though. I mean, 12-year-old kid getting into weed, he will be a lazy bum and do nothing because he will just sleep all summer and all year. You know what I mean?
You got to make them earn it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, too, that, like, you have to talk to your kids. You're talking about sex, drugs, drinking.
Yeah.
You have to talk to them about weed. You don't have a choice.
I believe you have to as well, because I think sometimes when your kids might see you outside smoking a joint, if you smoke joints
all the time,
like
I'm a
I do,
joint guy.
right?
Yeah.
They might think you're smoking cigarettes or tobacco, and they're like going at you like, Dad, Mom, don't like, what are you doing? And there has to be that education, I think, in that part. Like, no, I'm not smoking cigarettes.
Yep.
I don't smoke cigarettes. This is cannabis. It's different.
You have to be honest with them.
It's healthier. There's benefits to it, but you cannot do this until.
Exactly.
And I think the more honest that you are with them and more upfront, there's less curiosity.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that
No sneaky.
Yeah, because that's when kids sneak around and they get with their friends and they're, you don't know what that. Oh, I'll show you. I'm gonna take you to my homie's house, and then their homie's an asshole
Right.
who wants to see
Just
these kids just be totally thrashed and give them a horrible experience.
Totally.
Open and honest with our kids throughout everything. I think we're at that generation of wanting to teach our children the things that, generationally we're all learning fucked us up a little bit. And what we don't want to teach our children and how we want to be involved in their lives. And cannabis taught me that. Since I've been smoking, that's allowed me to process, life a little differently.
Yeah.
And, realize, through COVID and everything, I think we've all been at a shitty place where we've had to come out of, or we're still in it. And that's why suicide is at its highest right now. I mean, we all need to do something about mental health with this because there's more than just ailments of, feeling or of, pain in your back or whatever that it can heal. That does that on its own.
Yeah, there's more to it than just that. And people got to know about it.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you guys for coming in and doing that part, educating people and telling them about your experience and asking questions.
Ask questions. That's the biggest thing. No question's a stupid question. I mean, it might be a stupid question, but you don't know until you ask it. But But that veteran, real quick before I forget, the 22 vets a day that used to kill themselves, there was an article I think came out yesterday or a week ago that number is now sadly gone up to 44 vets.
Ugh.
So it's, and the parenting thing is like, you come back and you're in a cloud pretty much. But I mean, if you have kids and come back and you're fucked up, like you're not going to be a good dad.
It's hard to be a good parent at that point because you're coping. You're coping with a lot of stuff at that point.
You're worrying about your mental versus your kid, and your kid's losing out on life because his dad's not there. But cannabis allows you to, cut the pills, cut everything else, and not be a zombie, and allows you to go be with your kid.
That's right.
If you haven't gotten stoned and talked to your kid and had a conversation about life, you're missing out on life.
You'll have an in-depth conversation.
For sure. Yeah, great. It's awesome.
Playing with them is a whole different level.
Word. It's great. No doubt. Let them know where they could find you and find the podcast.
On Instagram, we're Pothead Parent Official. On YouTube, we're just on Pothead Parent.
Right on.
Yeah, Spotify,
YouTube, Spotify,
same thing.
So
Wow.
if you go to our website, potheadparent.com, everything's on there. So
There it
you
is,
click
right
the links and everything.
yeah.
So
There we go.
Make sure y'all support, and if you are having issues and you need help, make sure you get it, and make sure you support these folks right here, Pothead Parents. Get involved, all right? And thank you once again.
So much.
We applaud you for your work.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
We'll be back with the Dr. Greenthumb Show right after this.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Day of show 8 started like any other day on a Cypress Hill adventure. We called the Breakfast Club. Went and had the breakfast and the wake and bake that goes along with the breakfast. First the bake before the breakfast, and then the bake and then the bake after the breakfast, and then the continuous break of the bake all through the day.
Ottawa. I haven't been there in a minute, but Ottawa is a very beautiful spot. We didn't really get a chance to stay there very long because we only had like day rooms. Now, for you people that don't know, sometimes you don't stay overnight, but you don't just want to be at the venue all day. So you have what we call day rooms, which is basically you get in there, you get to shower, chill out for a little bit, but then you got to check out. So before we checked out, went to go had some lunch. It's a pretty good lunch. It was good going in, not so good coming out.
Part of this tour, I've been looking for Air Maxes in every fucking city that we've been to, and I can't find none in my goddamn size from the ones that I want. It's been a brutal search. I've been touring for so many years, and I never went on sneaker hunts until a couple years ago. And now I realize why I didn't, because they don't got my fucking size nowhere.
It's not his fault, He just happens to have a weird sized foot. I don't know.
But that's needless to say. I got over that, with plenty of medication and meditation. I'm able to, channel positive vibes and not worry about the shoes. So, we went and had a cool lunch, whatever, and bullshitted, got our steps in. I'm right on Bobo shit in terms of the step counts.
When we got to the venue, we happened to find out that there was a sudden change. One of the members from Horror, which has been opening up the show, contracted COVID, which meant that they weren't going to be able to perform. So there was not enough time to get a replacement. So we had to change our time a little bit, up our time, so we can work, in the allotted time that we have. So basically Ottawa was Slipknot and Cypress Hill.
As the rules go on this tour, is that if a member of a group gets it, the whole band has to quarantine for 5 days. So they missed that show. They'll be missing this one and the next few. And Cypress Hill will be holding it down. But if you come early, you'll get to see DJ Lord spin an amazing set, because, he's agreed to spin like 20-30 minutes early and give people that crazy ass turntablist experience. So that's gonna be dope. So if you're coming to these shows, make sure you come early to check DJ Lord out until Horror comes back, and healing vibes and therapeutic vibes to our bros at Horror, you know what I'm saying, may come back, get the rest of this with us and smash it out.
When we got on stage, people were kind of still coming in. They weren't as full as when we start to go on stage on our normal time. But soon after we got on stage and we started rocking, people were coming in, and before you know it, the crowd was packed. The ground floor was packed.
The gig itself, I mean, it's hard to put it into words when you're performing in front of all these different crowds, and everybody's bringing a different energy, and all the energy, it keeps on, raising up levels and stuff like that. And we haven't done it like this in a very long time. For Bobo and myself, we haven't rocked a 3-man set since probably 1996, 97. In those years, it's definitely it's a more complex show, but you know, we were able to simplify it and get a rhythm down, and it felt really good last night going into it. But we decided to flip it and push forth the get high vibe first. Usually that's in the middle of a Cypress Hill show. On this particular show, we decided, you know what, we're in Canada. It's legal in Canada. Fuck it.
I like when bands kind of do that. That, you know, if you come and see 2 shows in a row, you may not see the same show. You know, you're gonna see different. You might see a different show, different rotation of the set list. So it always keeps the crowd guessing.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Hello, it's Dr. Greenthumb Show official. I'm Dr. Greenthumb. Salute to everybody who tuned in to the pre-show with Pothead parents. Make sure you follow them and get down with the program. You could learn a lot. To my right, the good light, C-.
Hola. Happy hump day.
How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Word up to his right, the concentrate king, Cali Blaze. That was good. A little scowl at the start of it. The Treehouse Crew, Bolted Blombo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Oh, we're booling up here, B.
You booling?
Yep.
Booling out?
Booling out.
Word.
I'm like Blaze with them new shoes.
Oh.
I knew you wouldn't like them.
You got new shoes?
Yeah, they match the shirt.
Nice.
They're boo-boo. Word up. And, you know, we got the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Here we go.
How you doing?
Eep, mofos. What the deal?
Life. Word.
Are you sober? Am I sober?
Yeah.
No?
Not exactly.
California sober.
No, he's off probation now.
I'm off.
No, I'm saying, like, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
I figure you pace yourself now. You're like, all right, I'll wait for the show. But
You know, no. I just, you know, I'm coming down off of one. You know, I'm not going back to back to back.
He's easing into his extremist ways, Papa. And with that note, we got my man is on up in here.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. I think you need to look at Cali Blaze's cam one more time. He looks a little bit.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like
little
turning into like
colors.
a purple Hulk.
It's a little
what's
different.
going on, bro?
You know, like maybe like you ate the stuff that Willy Wonka would
Yes,
just
there
go
you
for blue.
Veruca?
Like 50 colors over here.
50 Shades of Blaze.
Seriously,
That
man.
just popped off the top.
That was pretty good.
That was, I can't.
Hey, so you start your Haunted Hill things tomorrow?
Yeah, we leave tomorrow. First show was Friday at Waterloo, New York.
And now I want to ask you. Well, I don't know if you know this, but are people allowed to get into the Halloween spirit and show up in costume to these?
Absolutely,
concerts?
sure.
Yeah.
Like, because I always wondered, I'm like, if I'm gonna go, like, 'cause I still enjoy doing this type of thing. Just wait till are we gonna have? Which brings me to my second question, but I'll do it afterwards.
Okay.
Like, so are people allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Like we used to throw contests when we were doing when we were doing them at the Roseland ballroom, which no longer exists anymore. That was my favorite place to do this particular show, because people would definitely like come in costumes down to the nines, bro.
I love Roseland.
And I think for a couple years we even threw a contest, like whoever brought the best concept of costume. We gave him prizes and, little things like that. I think we're going to get back to doing stuff like that for the New York one, most in particular. Like, throw a contest, who's most creative, best costume. We're going to do some giveaways and stuff like that, do a meet and greet with them, whatever, you know what I mean?
Now, are you guys going to partake in any way?
I've been talking about it, but it's all about one guy, Send Dog.
He doesn't want to. You can't get. He doesn't want to be like Ghostbusters or something.
It's hard to convince him to get in a costume.
I mean,
Bobo, I could convince. DJ Lord will do it on the drop of a hat, depending on what it is. I'm open. You know what I mean?
You gotta
Said Dog. You kind of gotta ease this.
You gotta
it's gotta be something he'd be cool with.
I think you gotta tell you guys gotta talk to Trace first. Be like, look, dude, we're trying to do something cool. We don't need you filming him and pissing him off like 10 minutes. And right as soon as he puts his costume on, you're zooming in. It's like, we need this for show, right? After the show, go ham.
You hear that, Trace?
I was like, he said it. He's like, it's not no breaking news. I was watching the interview. Trace came up in here and said, it's like, yeah, it's my way of getting under his skin. I was like, I do not want to be getting under Send Dog's skin. He looks like he's bad sometimes, but I can't imagine if I really did something on purpose, he pissed him off.
Yeah, he's not really that pissed off. He's just expressing it like he is, but he's really not.
Well, nonetheless, I think if he had a chance to embrace it, maybe. I don't know. What could you guys pull off? You guys could pull off a good.
I mean,
there's plenty of things to pull off.
Yeah,
it's just that the one guy has to be into it.
The last time we did this,
Ghostbusters.
No,
was
we did Run DMC.
Run DMC, and I think we pulled that off.
But that was easy.
That was dope.
That was easy because, as a kid, you're coming up listening to Run DMC, you're already. That's an easy one. You know what I mean? That's not even challenging. It got to go beyond that. Like there was one year, and I knew we would have got ish for it, but I was like, why don't we come out as Catholic priests?
Yeah.
This is why we had the band and everything. You know what I mean?
All the kids ran away.
It would have been gnarly because we were playing the hip hop stuff, and then we were playing the heavier stuff. And the guys, when they play the heavy stuff, they totally get into it in their rock guitar poses and doing all the head movements and all that stuff. It would have been crazy to see dudes in Catholic priest get-ups doing this.
Man.
Playing some heavy, aggressive music.
You think he'd be down to be Mr. T?
No.
I think Send would be down to be Mr. T.
No.
You guys did the A-team?
He ain't gonna wear no tank.
He's not gonna do none of that.
He gonna do none of that.
Nah, I know it would never happen.
He
but
wore a shirt.
There's 4 of you guys on stage, right?
There's 4, yeah.
It'd be rad if you guys dressed as each member of Kiss.
But
But I know.
Wouldn't it be?
I feel like he hates face painting more than a tank top.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I said it would never happen. But that would be.
He just wants to be Sin.
Sin.
The way he comes out is the way he comes out, and that's
right.
what he wants to do. But for Halloween, you kind of got to step it up, man.
Man,
I would think that for Halloween, it would be great. Apropos, as they say.
Apropos, nice word.
That we dress up, as something. The people, they can come dressed up, and it's great. It's a one time a year kind of thing.
Yeah, I think if you start that tradition, it becomes something that people would just don't know that hey, this concert, You know, there's no there's not there's not really cracking Halloween
You know
parties.
what we could do? I got an idea. We could make Lord the Scissors, right? To symbolize the cut up. Bobo could be the paper. I'll be the weed. Sendog could be the light.
There's lighter costumes out there.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be great.
I'll be a big old sack of weed.
It'd be cool if you took the fake weed out of there and then put real weed in there.
What are you talking about? We're talking about a costume.
Yeah, they sell that costume, the sack of weed.
No, you're not getting it. I'm not gonna hold the sack of weed. I'd be the weed.
Yeah, I understand that 100%, but
Okay.
it's a costume and it's a zip.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And they have this fake grass.
Put
in
all
there, but
real
you
weed
take
in
it out,
there.
you throw.
I'll get jacked, mom. Kidnap me.
Well, I mean, you would only pull that kind of stuff off, and like you're like in.
He's
LA.
got real weed on him.
Yeah.
Get him. Smoke him.
Put a bunch of pre-rolls in there and just throw them at people, but hard.
That'd be great.
Like a beanbag. Like it's gonna be,
Yeah, like that. Yeah, but are we gonna have a day that we dress up here?
We could.
Monday is Halloween.
Yeah, Monday is Halloween.
Is it right? It's on a Monday.
31st.
Right.
I'll be here.
Because
oddly enough,
I'm all down for it. I think next week is Bart's breaking his sobriety on his birthday.
he's breaking his sobriety.
I'm just playing. He doesn't have sobriety. I don't know.
What sobriety are you talking about?
No, but it's his birthday or something like that. And I think he actually is getting close to selling out those tickets.
Good.
Which
Good
I
for him.
want to get ready to make that clip go viral where he said, "Yeah, man, I'll fucking dress up as fucking Bart's barbecue like
Whoa.
here."
Whoa.
Yeah, but I'll take the shot. You know,
You got a couple of shots.
yeah. Well, he said
that.
Yeah, he said that, and he said he would dress up as Bart's Lightyear if he sold out, and it's looking very close.
Yeah.
So I hope that he's looking into that costume because the costume stores are looking hella packed, my boy. Yeah.
Yes, they
Wow.
are. Yes.
That's gonna be something to see. If
I got a costume for that event.
People are trying to rock that Jeffrey Dahmer costume this year,
ridiculous.
man. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on.
man.
But that's what happens when you allow them to make like a docu-series about it, bro.
You're not wrong.
Like it's like if the dude was a legendary firefighter, everybody want to be firemen. You know what I mean? But like they made a series about him. But the dude was eating people, and the story is eerie, interesting.
If you're a
I
parent,
mean, how do you let your
if you're
kid?
a parent, yep, and you let your kid dress up like that, you got problems.
Do you see the difference in tone in his camera up there?
You guys are doing me dirty up there. That's Dom because I was late, you scumbag.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Don't abuse the hell.
easy.
Yeah, and it was a key word. You were late.
Yeah. That was the key word.
Well, I was doing a good deed, so please stop it.
God damn it!
I gotta get the
Get
whiskey
your
to
best meal later there.
do the.
Oh, here you go.
That's actually C minuses. There you go.
Oh, he got cross mojo right there. You saw it?
Yeah, that was cool.
Is there whiskey up here, be real?
You're in luck, son.
All right.
Look at that.
So how many are there? 2?
No, there's that.
Yeah, there's 2, right?
There's that.
Yep.
All right, cool. It's 2. Yeah.
Yes, you owe 2 shots.
Oh, you're asking me if you owe 2. Yeah, you owe 2.
All right.
If you want to go for 4, we can do that.
Yeah, but I can handle it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Train for this.
Well, yeah, you can handle it all right.
The other day we brought
Yeah, please.
Hank the Tank back.
You did.
That was great.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Hey, I want to just thank my man Carson Leaders for coming through yesterday, and being a dope guest, and salute and positive vibes to him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do big things, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He's on the still in the early phases of the journey.
Oh.
And this dude right now has got so much talent, man. It's going to be exciting to see where he goes. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him. Salute to my man Smooth B, who came in here and blessed us too, man. Legendary. And D-Rod. We've been having a run with some great guests as of late.
Awesome.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes, indeed. You all right over there?
Yeah.
Was your Pendleton thirsty too?
No, so see what happened was that I didn't click the little drain all the way in, so it's just,
Oops.
yeah. But that's the thing.
He said, "Is your Pendleton thirsty?"
That's the thing about a surf,
Pendleton's thirsty.
board surf shirt or whatever. They're pretty good with water.
He needs a Gore-Tex Pendleton.
Speaking of Gore-Tex, their new lineup for the Adidas collab shoes, I bought like a few pairs.
You bought a few pairs, huh?
Yeah, like it's like kind of like the boots I've been rocking, but they're like sneaker boots. But these things are like, like if I'm gonna go to the stands, like how like you're not gonna go to that playoff game, but like I know that you're gonna probably make some of the other ones where you're at and they throw all the beer.
I would be wearing those. Yeah.
I always wear those whenever I'm gonna go up there because
that's what I should be doing. Like I could be wearing my good sneaks up there.
One time, they are good shoes. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna clean them afterwards because they're nice and they're good looking. But I almost busted my ass the first time, and then sure enough, like after that, I never wanted to wear like any regular sneaker up there.
You talking about these?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd wear those up
these
there.
look sick.
That's the ones I'm wearing right now.
Because you could just throw them in the washer.
Nah, really? Yeah, I scrub them, dude.
Yeah, and the black ones you could throw in the washer.
Oh yeah, of course. No, but they look good. I just ordered those in the bottom. Those are
you could throw them in the washer on cold on the medium cycle, and they'll be like new.
And these are Adidas.
They're Adidas collaboration.
Adidas.
Yeah, but then again, we know how Adidas does collaboration, so we don't know how they're gonna last. How long they're gonna last?
Well, they always rock limited. Yeah. Because they don't know how people are going to respond to them. So I think what they do is they put out the first amount is limited, and if they get they get it really cracking, they might bring it back with slightly more numbers and ramp up slowly, and then take it away from you and create something new. Yep. That's what they do.
Okay, so they sell the Foot Locker and shit like that.
No, you sometimes at the Adidas store, yeah, like they're able to carry them. You can order them there, but they're
hold on, time out.
Online.
Did Bobo violate?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Pour him one. Nah, he gotta take a hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the second one.
Yeah, he can't be. You can't be drinking right now. Or
why, dude?
What do you
Settle
mean?
down.
Why? What are you saying?
You want the shot or you want the flip?
Drinking's not bad.
Bobo came back, by the way. He did 2 dabs on Monday.
All right.
He sure
How
did.
many flips I have to do?
Just do one flip. You got to start slow. We're not going to torture you.
Do a shot and
all right. I'll do the flip.
There you go.
Do the flip. Here, pass this down to Blaze to pass it down him.
All right. I'll do the flip.
Somebody said, "Don't baby him."
Don't baby him. Yeah, I saw it right here. It was Skinny Punk. Says, don't baby that man. Come on, man.
No one.
You try being away for 8 months and then smoking something that's fire.
Yeah, just do what Bobo did. Guaranteed you'll get 8 months.
Talking a week?
Yeah, this ain't like a day or a week or 8 hours.
Hey,
it was
dude,
8 months.
You got in trouble because it was something like there was something like left over, right?
Residual.
Right. There was something, a residual that was in my backpack in the trunk area. It wasn't that I was even smoking it.
I had heard this story from a few people. Like I think it was X-Pac who came in and said he got in trouble because there was little flakes on the passport.
Yep.
Yesterday I had to like go make copies of my passport and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, this is what you're gonna need to know before you go to Japan, this and that. And I'm over here and I see these little stains on the passport, dude. And I start freaking out.
Nothing's funnier than when Bobo had to show his passport to a French customs agent, and he opens it, and there's a hash ball on the picture.
See, and you don't know what it is. Like you think it's alcohol.
Oh, he knew what it was.
But I mean, I knew.
He peeled it right off the picture of the face of Bobo. What is this?
And I said, I don't know. I got real Scooby Doo.
And then the bag search began.
You sounded like Tim Allen. They asked you.
Hey, we were cool up until that point. The dogs had smelled our bags, didn't find nothing, even though there was something in there. It wasn't until they asked us for the passports and they peel a chunk of hash off the face.
Doesn't it make you want to pet the dog when they clear it out? Like,
I mean,
they get really pissed if you pet that
dude,
dog.
believe me, I've witnessed my mom before get in trouble before.
Yeah, no, they don't like
But
that.
My mom found out that day real quick.
Because they think you're distracting the dog. That's why.
Yeah, but then some of those dogs, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like there's the ones they have at the LAFC game. It's like a beagle or a bloodhound. I'm like, yo, man, it's cute, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, they got cute dogs working.
Yeah, like if you
how do you if you're a dog person, how do you not want to pet?
Right. Yeah, dude. The whole time, like with girls, I'm like, that's an officer. Stop.
And especially if you know you ain't did nothing wrong, you're like, hey, just don't touch the dog. Yeah, man.
Those fools get to take the dog home.
I think those guys, I think if that dog is your like partner, they go home with them. Yeah.
Oh damn.
They gotta be absolutely bonded.
You know, I've seen those dudes cry more at a dog officer funeral than a human funeral.
Well, yeah, because that dog can't pull a gun and defend itself. You know, all it's got is its teeth.
I've seen people cry for their dog more than a human.
That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like you know how like when you'll see like there'll be like a fallen regular human officer, and then there'll be like a fallen dog officer.
My mother cried more for a hard dog than her parents. 100%. 100%. She didn't even like her parents, though.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens this way. You know, dogs are close. They're family.
What is it, officer of the paw?
Your dog hears your problems more than any other person in the world. You know what I mean? You'll sit there and talk to your dog, man. You never give me no problems.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
Nothing but love.
You're the coolest dog ever.
Ever. You never tell me bad things. You never tell me,
You would never stab me in the back.
Dude, that's why
never steal from me.
That's why all those super hot chicks have that little white dog. It's like a reassurance thing, bro. They have that dog. It's like, you never judge me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never called me a puta.
And who knows? Maybe the dog has judged you and called you several things in its head. You know,
I wonder that.
You just can't. You don't.
That
know.
kind of dog right there.
I hate
One of
these
those. I
dogs.
hate
Who
those
don't?
dogs too, dude.
Oh man.
I swear to God, man.
Those are rad dogs.
What's wrong with that dog?
Dude, they I'm about to break the rule again. I'm not gonna stop it. They effing bark
for anything.
For anything, dude. And it's like,
that's tough.
You can even you can get a Chihuahua in there, and I love Chihuahuas, but they're annoying, and I understand why people get annoyed. But even a Chihuahua gets to the point like, hey, he told me.
I just realized what you did.
Are you okay over there, Bobo? What the hell?
That's the wrong end out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you kidding me? Help him out, dude.
What'd you do?
Oh my God.
Did you just
let Letty's own
All right.
do this for you, dude. Like, what's going on, Bobo?
Does that mean you broke
Man, I saw the smoke coming out. I'm like, that's not supposed to be happening right now.
Where's the hoe?
He took out the wrong end, bro.
I took out the wrong end, right? Hey, man.
He didn't even take the tab yet.
Where the hoe?
Yeah,
you don't need a flip. You're good.
Easy.
You don't tell him what he needs.
Don't tell me what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
You're not the boss of me.
Right.
You're not the fucking
I'm a
boss.
real dad.
Here you go, dude. The glass heady.
Now you owe 2 flips.
There you go.
First of all, double click that.
Double
click the big button, and then get
All
rid
this
of that
stuff is
stale
new to
smoke.
me.
Double click. There you
Okay.
go. Get rid of the stale smoke, though. Yeah, you don't want that.
I'll still smoke that. That's if it's your hash.
It's not that
fire.
stale.
All right, now.
Yeah,
With concentrates, it's not really
Yeah,
stale.
Caddy Blaze acting like he's putting like trash in there. It's like, bro.
To him, it's stale because he's spoiled. He's got
Yeah,
the
but
concentrates.
this is good hash in there,
All right,
bro.
here we
I know that. I'm saying. I was agreeing with you.
I would get it to be like, yo, what are you talking about? Let me hit that. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, Bobo. Welcome back to the same old dabs that we laughed about.
There he is.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Attaboy. Yes, sir.
Right on.
I can't believe this plant's still alive, even though after Psycho Les poured alcohol in there.
Oh.
He did? That's
Not-
why
not-
it's not looking good.
Wait. Yeah. No. Well. It's because he transferred it into this cup. It's still got to get strong in the roots of this cup because it was in a smaller one. But yeah, that was not a good idea to pour alcohol in the plant, Psycho Les. Yeah.
It wasn't like a whole shot, but it was just like a little bit. He was like,
Still.
Cunt.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, fuck.
There it is.
All
Right
right,
on the
here we
mark.
go. Now we're liberated.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
God damn.
Motherfucker.
Shit fuck.
are people over the Super Mario anger they had towards Chris Pratt? Yo, man.
His voice sounded normal. He didn't even sound like.
Well, first of all, then the Italians would have been like, we don't talk like that. You know?
They got pissed off over House of Gucci having Jared Leto, with his accent. Like they didn't speak Italian in it at all. They all spoke with Italian accents, but they spoke English to each other. It was still dope acting, but they got on his ass about that. Like,
dude,
people are
look, they're movies. They're
Right, come on.
actors.
Let an actor be an actor.
And you know what bothers me too is if your name's not on the credits, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if your name doesn't come out at the end, just shut the fuck up and don't watch the movie. Go watch some other piece of shit. True. Like, but all the people that want to watch Mario on the big screen, let them go watch that shit.
Yeah.
man.
Let them know.
Don't be shaming nobody.
How is that hurting them? The people that are talking shit. How are they offended that someone finds fun in that?
Chris Pratt took a gig.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no
straight up.
And maybe it helped him that he was liked by all the dinosaur kids. But still,
What do you mean?
Look, speaking of that,
Yeah, he's a
I
director.
finally saw your little movie, the last one.
Come on.
And you said you cried at it?
There was a part, where it was really. I kind of forget what
I
part.
found no emotional moments at all in that.
Oh, when the baby was coming out, and then I was like, oh, the dinosaur had a baby. I was like, oh, this is the best.
We're talking about the last
last Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
The last-
World.
Oh, I
uh,
didn't
see it.
Dominion or something.
Now, when they took
this very last one.
Yeah.
And
There's
he
a whole-
said that he shed a tear in it. And like I watched it on an airplane because it's probably the only place I would watch it. And
No crying.
I was like, well, where was the moment that he would have cried? Because like
you didn't feel not a bit of sadness.
No.
Well, maybe it didn't affect you the same.
They
way.
all lived.
Yeah, I know, but it started out when they took the little baby away from.
So he was crying early.
But you knew they were gonna get it back. It's the movie.
Yeah, but it's like, why you gotta fuck with the dinosaur, bro? Like,
otherwise they don't got a plot.
Yeah, but still hurt.
It made you cry, right?
Just like it wasn't like I cried a lot. It was
But it
like-
worked.
Yeah,
it made
worked.
you cry.
He shed a tear.
He shed a tear.
Yeah.
So it's a trip
Dino
that
tear.
you went into watching that movie, wondering which is the part that made E-Zone cry. You kind of like went into
I was
you
curious.
was wondering. You were curious.
That was probably one of the best scenes.
I was curious. I'm like, okay, what part? Because I was watching from minute one to last minute, and I was like, okay, well, where is it?
An hour in.
Does the dinosaur die? Does Chris
I kinda
Chris
felt sad
Pratt
towards the end,
die?
too.
Does one of these old crusty, dusty ones die? What happens? here?
After an hour in, then he's like, okay, it's got to be at the end. Something's got to happen. One of these guys.
It was,
gonna
but it
die.
was, it was
He's
like,
gonna
look,
really feel like
when the dinosaur got kidnapped, and then they
This is all true.
when they took it, what it happened in the movie?
Yeah, it did.
They
Dino
took
nap.
yeah, they took him away, and then when they reunited him, I was like, oh, there goes the other two tears. I was like, yeah, I got because I felt so happy. I was like, oh damn, they got reunited. It worked out.
The other two tears.
I hated that little ungrateful Greta looking ass bitch in the beginning. She was all talking. Fucking, I swear to God, bro. She's like, you're not my father. It's like, man, be happy Chris Pratt is your dad, bitch.
Wow.
Damn.
Because I
That's
did.
heavy duty.
Hey, so let me ask you this: Do you practice the Chris Pratt move in the mirror?
No. It's actually like an old circus lion tamer move.
Yeah.
It's not his original move. That's from a lion tamer.
You sure? You researched it,
I
didn't
did.
you?
I saw it behind the scenes.
He does it. He does it quite well, and he does it often in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's his move. That's
He
like
only-
his superhero move.
He does that shit a lot.
He only does it with the dinosaurs he trained, dude.
No.
He tries it out.
I'm gonna have to quote Aton. No. Not in this movie. There was a couple dinosaurs he did not know, and he tried that.
Man, he trying to do that to all the dinosaurs that was coming at him.
He tried to use the force.
That's true. When he was in that marketplace, he did do that. He tried to stop that one from coming into the car. Then you see those albino dinosaurs too?
That would have been funny if you would have got his hand bit off in this one.
You mean pigmentally
Yeah.
challenged?
See, at first they're looking at him like, man, what is this fool trying to do? You're trying to teach me something. You know what I mean? But that would be
That would be
funny.
the move that E-Zone uses if he ran into one of these dinosaurs.
Man.
So would you try it if a pack of dogs, like if you were hiking?
Oh,
and
you
then
get
there
your
was a
hand
pack
bit.
Nah, I think
Would you try
Spray
that?
the mace on the
I don't-
dogs.
I don't know, but I think when I really think when I think about that, I'm like maybe that it kind of makes sense, bro. Like
It's a movie.
I'm just saying, it kind of makes like have you dealt with reptiles?
Oh my god,
bro, they're looking for any movement.
Wait, so if you walk up to an alligator, you're gonna do this?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Hey, but I'm just saying, like they go based on movement. Dude,
then
I
you
wish
can
I
touch
could
it?
pet a dinosaur like that.
Just touch it.
The fools that run the Jurassic
Go
Park.
pet a rhino, dog. That's
Hey.
close to a dinosaur.
Can't, I've looked it up. You can't like the only place you can have rhino
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't.
is like
Exactly.
safari.
Hey, homie.
That's why that move is. So let Chris Pratt go try that in front of a rhino.
or a hippo or some
Oh,
shit.
hippo running at
He's
him.
busy being Super Mario right now, dude.
He is. Yeah, he's busy right now.
He already saved the dinosaurs, dude. Now he's moving on to bigger, better things, dude.
Yeah.
Get behind me.
I thought he could save the dinosaurs, and that's why you cried. But no, that's not what happened.
Well, be real. Maybe you don't have an attachment to an extinct species.
No, I don't.
If you have some reptiles, would you make them learn the theme to Jurassic Park?
I'm pretty sure by the amount of times I watch it, the reptile I do have, which is a bearded dragon that I've had for like 10.
Do you put the
15
glass in
years.
front of the TV when you watch it?
No, he just kind of. They're like very lazy animals, so they just like chill there. I'm pretty sure he's heard the song. He's like, I don't.
He's
I don't
heard
think,
it a few times, right?
I don't think he relates to it. Like he's like, that's my theme song, bro.
Toes up.
That's my theme.
Hey,
No, that's my jam, yo.
Yeah, like.
hey, how about this? This sounds like something Aton's dog would do. California dog gets sick from automatically ingesting meth on walk.
Oh, dude. See?
Now,
Wait.
Always smelling
saying.
shit.
Dude, I'm just saying, Blaze.
Keep me out of that.
putting
No meth holes, man.
I'm surprised the dog didn't die.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it just like ingested it from like what on a walk?
Probably found it on the ground, ate it.
that fool looks like he has that San Bernardino look.
Like I'm just surprised the dog's heart didn't explode.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
What happened?
Yeah.
Did he just like stop walking though? I mean, how did he figure it out that he had too much meth?
Probably,
how did he-
like
yeah.
probably trying to throw up.
He was just like smoking cigarettes, just pacing.
Dogs usually, try to throw up,
He started
Yeah.
throw the shit out.
He started taking apart the air conditioner.
Started taking apart VCRs.
Oh my god.
You would be freaking out if that was your dog.
I would, but then again, I don't know where he's walking him. Is he walking him in Bakersfield, Riverside? Like,
Hey.
Hey, both.
What a dick.
like, yeah, where is this story from though? Like, I want to know.
Like,
Yeah, it doesn't say where this
Probably
is.
one of the two you just
could
named,
be.
unfortunately.
It could be.
Or San
wherever
Bernardino.
a place is ravaged with meth and coke.
Yeah,
If you got a dog and someone dropped their shit on the run or by accident,
true that.
that dog.
Some hemorrhage shit.
It was
right
out
there.
in San Jose.
for
Hell.
sure.
See, yeah.
There's for sure meth there.
Yeah.
He said for sure.
For sure. Guaranteed, bro.
Anybody see this weird ass show on Netflix, The
No.
Watcher?
I've
It's
seen
number
trailers.
one.
I've
I
seen
tried.
trailers, but I haven't seen
tried.
it.
I made it through like 3 or 4 so far. So weird, man.
Every time I waste my time on a
So
shitty show like this,
weird.
dude, I wish Cobra Kai had like 5 more episodes.
So
Like-
weird.
Yeah, that was pretty good. This
Yeah.
season was good.
What are you guys talking about, Cobra Kai?
No, I'm just saying, like, every time I waste my time on something like that, I just wish that certain seasons that, like, I wish The Boys had like 20 episodes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's
Yeah, but then people would lose interest because it's too long. You got to keep them short. That way, you leave them wanting more. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
look, we all want. Like, we can't wait for this next season.
Yeah, and it's perfect amount of episodes with 10 episodes. Like less is more because that 10 you'll be like, oh, I can't wait for the next
Speak
season.
for yourself. Give me 15. I'll
Because
take
back in
more.
the day on regular TV, series, your favorite series had about like
36.
22,
Yes.
30,
Yeah.
36
Absolutely.
episodes in
Correct.
a whole one
Yep.
season. So it's like 10 seasons. You think like, at least 12.
But they realized how much money that cost. That's when all those seasons started shortening out.
Right.
Like Married with Children. How many episodes does like Married with Children have?
Bro,
right?
I watch a lot of series from like the 90s, and like I'll watch them throughout. Like, bro, those seasons, I mean, like that went on for years, bro. Like to
Yeah.
get through that whole series, it took me like months, dude, to watch through every single episode.
How many seasons did they have?
Of what?
5.
No.
What, Married with
Married with Children?
No,
way
it
more.
had
More than that.
Had more.
Late 80s to mid 90s.
Look it up.
It
Look
had
it up.
11 seasons
There
and
you
a
go.
total of 259 episodes.
Sure.
Holy shit, that's a
Damn,
lot
absolutely.
of episodes.
For 11 seasons, I couldn't believe how long everything was. But you know what? It's like shout out to Ed O'Neill.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
He stays working.
You
Hell
know that?
yeah.
You know that dude, B-Real?
No, I've never met him, but I know who he is. Obviously, that dude stays working. That's like this is his second or third hit TV show he's on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's second.
Well,
My cousin, who you just met, actually worked craft services for Modern Families.
Huh.
I actually used to go hang out with my cousin. And
Modern Family was
Yeah,
hilarious.
He was
Yes.
good on that one.
That was good too.
He has anything to say about that little fat kid?
Who?
That,
No, he was cool, man. That kid was actually cool, man. I used to hang out
You
with
sound
all
like
of
you
them.
got something against
Yeah,
the
you-
little
No,
chubby.
I'm just saying, 'cause
Exactly.
he's a craft services. I was like, what was the little kid on?
No.
Damn.
Food.
They had a big budget for craft
Hell
services.
yeah.
That food was gourmet.
And yes, be real. I found him
crap.
quite fucking annoying. Be real.
did?
It bothered me for some reason, and Ray fucking agreed as well too.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
Yeah, like we're just like it's like
but that's a character. It's
Yeah.
a character.
yeah, it's
on
nothing
TV
against
show.
the actual actor, but I was just like, hey, dude, your character fucking annoys the shit out of me, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what
Got
about
some
the
issues over there?
what about the other kid that the young kid that
Take my TV serious, be real.
he went through like the whole puberty thing, right?
Yeah.
The young kid,
Yeah,
like, so he-
Luke.
Luke. Yeah, his whole voice, his whole thing changed
His
from
whole
the
thing changed. Yeah.
you know, as like a little preteen, he's like, oh, and then all of a sudden he became a teenager and went through the whole puberty
But
thing.
I'll tell you what, he was funny as a kid and in
Yeah.
in his teens.
Great
I mean,
writers.
He was able to stay like funny.
Yeah.
He didn't lose the.
Yeah, but that eventually like dies out, no matter how like contagious.
Yeah, the
that-
show got shitty.
Like remember that dude who kind of fit in that category, Michael Cera?
Uh-huh.
He was everywhere like 4 years ago. I was like, dude's nowhere to be found. I think I saw it in like some shitty ass.
Well,
Hulu
see, guys
movie.
like that.
Who, Michael Cera?
Guys
Yeah, with
like
the
that.
awkward face.
Guys like that disappear for a while so that they don't get typecasted in the same ass movies all the time.
Dude, have
Yeah.
you
So
seen
that-
his face though?
Can I finish my fucking point?
Yeah, dude.
They disappear for a while so that people forget about them, and then they make a comeback doing something completely different. Like Pee Wee Herman, for instance, Paul Rubin, right? People knew him as Pee Wee Herman. He did the Pee Wee Herman series on TV. And then he disappeared for a while, obvious because he had some controversy jerking off in a theater.
Word.
Right.
But
That's
when he
cool.
came back as a serious actor, and he was in Blow. And that was something that he wouldn't have gotten had he not gone away and shown a different aspect of himself. So guys like that, like Matt Cera, they probably go away for a while,
Michael
just
Cera.
whatever.
I
know
had
who
no
the
idea
fuck I
this was
meant.
Pee Wee Herman, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You didn't know that, man.
Dude, he was the best.
Yeah, and he was great in that.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah, he did.
You wouldn't have expected that, and then he got more work from that.
Was he in Boogie Nights as well? No.
I don't remember.
I
He
had
might
to
have been.
Google if he was gay or not after that movie.
I mean, what did it matter?
Why did
No,
it
because
matter?
I was like, yo, you convinced me on this. I was like, is he really gay?
No, but Pee Wee Herman, let's remember that he was also first introduced through Cheech and Chong movies. Cheech and Chong's next movie was the first time Pee Wee Herman appeared.
Yeah, he was good in that one too.
Hell
It was
yeah.
hilarious. He played the annoying fucker in that one.
Hanging out with Chong, he wrote him a check.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
He was also in the TV show The Blacklist.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he got skills.
Like
My
even
mom wants to do
Cheech,
that.
our beloved Cheech. He left the scene for a long time. You didn't see him in the cannabis circles. You didn't see him doing any of the cannabis type of comedy shit. He like totally left it, disappeared for a second, came back, boom, he's doing shit on TV left and right. He gets Nash Bridges. He gets all these different movies that are like cult classics and iconic fucking movies.
Right.
And now he's taken as a serious actor because like he went off, reset, came back, showed a different deal.
He got into the art scene too for a
Hell
while.
yeah.
Well, yeah, he's always done that, but
No, I mean like during that time off.
Yeah.
like he, I think he owns the current the largest Chicano
He does, in
Chicano
Riverside.
art collection in
Downtown
like
Riverside.
in the like the U.S. I think
Yeah.
in general, like the actual like largest Chicano art. Like so he probably is like I can imagine the kind of stuff that he preserves in just his home or maybe one of his homes.
Oh yeah, he's got some really badass art. They did not a documentary, an interview on him a few weeks back, and they showed like his personal gallery. Sick, like stuff he did, and then stuff that he collected from other.
Yeah, like the stuff that he collected, he has some originals. I remember they bought him to speak one time because I took Chicano studies and Chicano art studies, and he graduated from CSUN. So I just remember I'm like, oh man, hearing all those lectures, I was like, I was high as hell in class, bro, just listening to that. But I was like, I probably should have been high.
You should have paid attention.
I did pay attention, but I just remember I was like, damn. I was like, I didn't know. I probably would have noticed how impactful it was more. I guess more soon than I learned.
He's trying to do a lot in downtown Riverside with that art culture, like bring in more museums, and it's actually a booming area over there right now. Like for young people, there's a lot of culture. And
if you locked in, I know that area you're talking about. If you locked in there like 2 years ago, your rent just like you're probably pissed because your rent has tripled.
Oh yeah, well because like I said, there's a lot going on over there. Like you can actually walk around and
it's always been nice. It's always been nice.
It really is. Remember where you stayed at the Mission?
That's what I was
right
going to ask.
there,
Over
right
there?
by the Mission. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very nice, right?
That's the
They have that.
Riverside.
They have that nice restaurant at the bottom. That Mexican
Yes,
restaurant.
they do.
Yeah. I just can't. I went to the Santa Barbara Mission this weekend.
Mm.
I was in there. I was like,
dope.
Some old shit. It was cool.
Santa Barbara's beautiful.
Did that documentary ever come out about Cheech and Chong? Remember they filmed a doc where they got him. They were talking about they got him. They filmed them both together, like just in this at this house over in the desert, and then they did this doc where they both told their stories, their side of the whole story.
I heard about it. I don't remember if I saw it or not. It sounds familiar, but
I don't know. Did it ever come out?
They got so much going on, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see a show.
Have they always been friends?
I mean, there was a time they didn't talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So they had like bumps on the road.
For
sure.
Yeah.
That's why for a long time you didn't see them together, working together, doing anything. And then they finally, I guess they finally put it aside like maybe 10 years back and started doing stuff together again. Because I think they realized, man, people love them and want to see them together.
Fact.
True.
Can I get that stunning?
You sure could.
Thank you. Just break it on.
How you feeling over there, Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo's in emotion. Look at him.
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling like a villain.
I like that high tit hat you got there.
It says hit it.
Oh, I thought it was high tit.
High tit.
He said high tit.
Oh, I didn't think about it. It does say
Stoned
high
it off.
tit.
Everybody likes high tits, no?
It's better than some low droopy
Better
tits.
than low tits.
What about mid?
Mid tits?
Mid tits, okay.
Yeah, but that's closer to low.
No, it ain't.
No, it's actually
Low tit is low tit.
Yeah. Mid's
Mid.
maintaining.
Yeah.
Maintaining structure.
Maintain mid.
Starting to show signs of weakness.
Oh, damn.
Middle aged. Get it?
You have it.
Good glob mop over there, brother.
Oh.
Nah, dude, be real. Throw them away.
You guys see it right there.
Yeah, man.
Word up. Stud-in has now been initiated by Eric Bobo once again.
That's right.
I wish this had those in airlines.
That was just 2 hits.
That's all right.
Two good ones.
2 starts,
Well done.
Yeah, that would be something if they had those on airlines, but then the whole plane would be smoked out.
I'm okay with that.
There was a time that you could smoke on the plane.
Sure was.
You had
When I
your
was a
section
kid.
in the back. You had like
No, the whole side. It was one side.
Why does that make you so happy, Blaze? Like you see how happy as I
know,
sure
man.
was. I was a kid. Like
I
you
was.
like you shouldn't have even been
And
smoking,
you got
bro.
to a certain height. Once you got to a certain height, the cigarette light would come on and everybody would start smoking. It really was. It was that like you got to 10,000 feet and ding, the light would come on.
smoke in the bathroom.
The cigarette ashtrays were right in between,
Yeah.
right on where your arm holders were. It's crazy.
Yeah, the first plane I ever rode had
They actually had it for years
Yeah.
after. Even after you could do
yeah.
it, it was there because they didn't change the planes for so long.
That's scary now. If I ever get in an airplane and that shit,
You
has
know it's
to-
old.
I know
Yeah.
for sure. I'm be like, we're missing this flight.
Word.
Yeah, I'm not Bermuda triangling it. Fuck that shit.
I remember in cars too. They used to have ashtrays on the side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like in the middle, and then in the back of the seats. When you're right.
some cars don't come with any ashtrays.
I wish they still had that.
Yeah.
No. Say what?
I wish they still had that.
Of course you do.
But like for like they'll
Meatheads.
ask you like before you buy it, they're like, do you smoke? weed? And I'm like, yeah. And then it's like, you can just put my cool ashtray in there.
They're not gonna ask you.
I know they're not gonna ask you that, P-Ro. It's a liability to the company. Like you're encouraging
liability, yo.
Yeah, no tobacco or weed.
It looked fun back in the day, though. They even just light the joint up for you.
Look at that.
I mean,
sir, would you like a light? Why, certainly.
I mean, the first attempts were always them smoking. There were times that you could smoke on the planes with no problem.
Yeah. Imagine how bad that smelled up in there. And then when you got off, everybody smells like that shit.
How many planes caught on fire though? Because think about there's got to be
somebody fell asleep with a cigarette in their hand.
No, or just like somebody who's like get the match.
Honestly,
and
the
they think it's out and the shit fucking catches on fire.
The ventilation's actually pretty good in a plane. It's better than a club. Clubs were the worst. Because everybody smoked in a club.
Yep.
When you left the club, you smelled like shit. Gross. That was the worst.
Well,
you had burn holes.
Well, airplane shit is filtered air. There's no ventilation there. It's just filtered.
Yeah, but it at least filters through. Like it's better than a club. Like you leave a bar.
True that. There's no filter in no club.
It was gross.
Nah, you're right. You're right. You'll see like the club clothes that is like considered vintage now.
Yeah.
Like you'll see like some Burberry shit, right? Y'all go to the thrift, and then I'm like, yo, why the fuck does this era clothes have fucking cigarette burns all the time? It's like, yeah, it's that club era. When they allowed you to smoke, and that was the last era they experienced.
You might have walked into somebody that had a cigarette too, and that material burns like that.
Oh man!
If you had a windbreaker, bro, and you bumped into somebody with a cigarette,
that's fucked
that ruined your night.
fucked up.
B, you have so many of them, so I know this shit has happened to you. And I've been driving here too. And I've come in here pissed because it's happened. I remember I bought like a brand new
pants.
Adidas.
If you got windbreaker pants and you're smoking, and a little bit of lit ash falls on that lap, bro.
Bro, what about
the Adidas ones? They're the same. Yeah, so. It'll go like right through, and then on top of that, it's so quick to burn.
Yeah.
And it doesn't catch on fire that you'll even still get burned because it just burns right through. You're like, ah.
E-Zone. What about seeds, bro? If you grew up with seeds, them shits would pop and burn holes everywhere.
Oh, those were the
we called them
worst.
potholes.
You know,
they were like.
I'm not gonna lie. I still encounter a seed or two every now and then.
Pop,
but it's not the kind of seeds people think, bro. I just think like whenever I see a seed, sometimes in the weed that I smoke, I kind of get happy because I'll save it, write a little label on it, and I'm like, listen, one day the seed's gonna,
one of these days,
I'm gonna give it to somebody, and it's gonna fucking grow, and you know what? I was like, it's gonna keep the cycle alive of flavors. So it's like I don't fucking get pissed off when I get a seed. Like I don't like the smell, but it's like
it came from
because
good weed.
no, because the seed came from good weed.
Yeah,
it's like motherfucker, go ahead, laugh. There's a seed in here.
Yeah, because you could pop that seed and
that's
make
what I'm saying. You can make something out of it. It's like the plant finally gave something back to me.
It likes me.
Yeah, it's like finding a gold nugget when you find the right seed, when it's got the tiger stripes on it and it's healthy and it's only one seed in the nugget. That's like a gold piece right there. When you got like 10,
not
forget it.
biz.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a transplant. And then
a transplant.
and then
hermaphrodites.
It's gonna have both parts.
Yeah. What do they call them when they herm out?
All the pots, B. Hey,
I could go fuck.
I think it's time you plug this right here. Well, we're remembering things.
What do you mean?
For those of you guys that have been following Funky Phil Tips, you might have seen the latest post. I believe you get it as a combo, and it's available for everybody who missed out on the Rainforest Funky Phil Tip dropped, and you want to collect the trio. This is the Fatty, and it will be available on 4:20 p.m. to Friday on the Funky Phil Tips site. So funkyphiltips.com, very limited. Complete the trio, and it'll be shipped direct to your house, and it drops along with a hat pin. And you guys have got the hat. I seen some of you guys show up to the shows. Some of you guys showed up to the comedy show last week at El Monte and was rocking Funky Phil Tip gear. So, you guys like collecting these pins. Believe me, I have a shitload of pins. Add them to your collection. Make that collection count and get some dope-ass ones, put them in your hat. And also complete the collection with the trio on the Rainforest Funky Phil Tip.
That's right, www.funkyphiltips.com. I thought you whistled into the mic. I didn't realize there was a cough.
Yeah, I thought there was a whistle.
I'm like, damn.
You thought I was whistling?
No,
No, that was a cough. I was like,
I'm like,
Here, hold on.
I'm like, that's new shit. Why is anybody whistling to the mic? And then I saw him do it again with the cough. I'm like, oh.
I was like trying to hold it back.
Yeah, he's trying to hold it back.
Yeah, I heard
It's
that.
like trying to hold a sneeze.
Yeah, it just don't work.
That shit was a high pitched whistle.
It was,
too.
man.
These are
That's my
beautiful.
lungs giving up.
I saw you like this.
It was like,
Like, hold shit, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that was the psych one right there.
Yeah, I was like, it's not happening to me again, dude. I checked this shit. Last time I got home, I was like, yo, I was about to start calling fools. You know, like, should you take my tip?
God damn it, why?
What up?
I have, like, at this point, man, it's like the collection I have, man. It's like a desk drawer full, so I just dump all of them in there and just.
Yeah, mine is pretty crazy too.
Like I fill up that like a rolling
whole tray.
Yeah, I have 3 stacks of them.
Yeah,
that's like 5 rows of.
They add up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been finding like a lot of the clear ones, and it's just like, man, it's like those are like become so regular. You treat those like
You just bring those into the studio, buddy.
right.
Yeah.
We'll use
them
those
back.
here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I have my tips, dude. I keep in there.
Yeah.
Like the clear ones that I keep at home, those purple ones, those are like semi-heady because they're like purple, but they're still clear. You got to get the ones that are least produced, bro. That way people know. It's like,
That's
hey,
not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having them for here, like the clear ones
Right.
that you discard.
We use all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always bring those.
Yeah, I bring
because
them
don't
back.
Use them.
I bring them back.
I rarely use my preemies.
Yeah.
It's very a special
leave
occasion
'em
when
up
I
there.
roll one.
At home, and on weekends, yeah, for sure.
I mean, is there one of them that you don't fuck with at all? You just like
those skinny ass ones, dude.
I use the premiums because they're bigger. That's why
My jade tips, I don't use those.
the jade tips.
Why?
Don't do that.
I just I've smoked with them a couple times, but that's it.
They
I
get
don't use
hot,
the
huh?
gold.
No, it's just I don't want to have to fucking clean them.
Yeah.
I stopped using the gold because they start to discolor. Like I use one of the gold ones and I use it all the
Yeah,
time.
you know-
The other 3 I just leave because they do change color when they get hot. The trick to the gold, if anybody has them, don't let it get too close. Like stop a good, like 1/4 inch away from the tip.
Could probably go get it polished out again though.
Probably, but nah, I went too low. I got it too
You
hot.
went-
I
you
did.
went- you went to
I
grime.
did. I went too low. But if you do have one at home, stop like a 1/4 inch above, and it won't get too hot, and you'll be good. So if I smoke out of the other ones, I think I could prevent that from happening again.
There was the one we got Christmas time, I think, like right for like 2020. It was like colors of like of Christmas and like a candy cane, but they're real small. Remember those?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've never used that one.
I broke all of those because they were just so small, and then the moment they hit the floor, done. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Those are limited.
Gotta not break it.
Hey, dude, come on, man. You're rolling them to smoke good ass weed. You're like, you can't help to understand when they're gonna break.
Well, you can be careful.
You get no attachment to glass. I broke some pieces, bro.
Oh, I had no attachment to none of it. I'm just saying, if you hold it dear, you handle it with care. That's all I'm saying.
Put some spec on that tip,
Put
bro.
some spec on it. So.
Speaking of that tip, I just realized I smoked that. This is the rainforest today, and that thing, perfect flow.
Rips.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hate to say it, but
It's a lot easier.
You rolled a good one. You did.
It's a lot easier when you're
actually
not
Pedro.
sharing joints.
Oh,
Say
was
what?
Pedro? No wonder.
And then you can like be smoking your premium, to the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because the last thing you want to be doing is chasing after your tip.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where that shit is going.
You don't share that with nobody. I mean, who shares joints anymore? I mean, we don't. But
That
I'm
stopped
saying-
in 2020.
Yeah. So ain't nobody gonna take off with mine.
I still see food sharing tips.
Well, they
Yeah,
do.
every now and then.
Sometimes, like, have you ever had somebody tell you that, like, you're not gonna pass that? It's like, nah, here.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, hold on.
Yeah, I'll give him one of my pre-rolls here. You
You're
share
like,
this.
here you
with
go,
your homie.
dude. You can have this. You don't even gotta pass it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I just don't want to share my shit because I already.
Those
I ain't
days are
allowing
over.
you to get me sick
That's right.
In any way.
in any way. I don't want a cold. I don't want a flu. I don't want a cough. I don't want none of
Herpes.
that.
Want your herpes?
I don't want none of these things.
No derps.
It might come from you not telling me that you're under the weather because you want to hit my bomb ass weed here. Let me just give you one, and you can experience it and not get anybody else sick. Don't pass
Yeah.
it.
Because it's a big insult now.
It is.
Yeah.
It has become
I would
a
be
big
pissed.
insult if somebody, asks you for a hit and you say, no, I'm just smoking this to the head.
Yeah.
if you don't give them something to smoke, yeah, they usually. But it's
I don't
like
give a
weed is
fuck, man.
available everywhere.
That's right.
Like if you ain't got some and you're a smoker, what the fuck's up with you?
Apparently, it's
that
gonna
you got to lean on someone else's bag.
And there's weed for every budget, so don't tell me you can't afford it. You can go get a
Yeah,
$2.
exactly.
can
If
a
you get
$2
mad because
pre-roll.
someone doesn't want to share their joint, you're
Word.
supposed to roll something from your bag, and that's it.
Dude, you're gonna be able to get it at the Circle K next year. So I'm like, who's
Florida.
who's not gonna be able to afford, like just regular weed, bro? And even if you can't find regular weed, bro, some of that Delta 8 shit, Delta 9 shit, at least like the vapes, they hit just as hard. So if you're gonna find a way to get high. There's no
I'll share my weed,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to share the joint.
Yeah,
that's not it.
Word, I'll give you some weed. I'm just not
Yeah.
sharing my joint.
Yeah, it's like a cigar smoker. They don't share their cigars.
Would you take a puff of my dad smokes?
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
those are less expensive than any joint we smoke.
True.
And them old bastards that spend all that money for their cigars, they don't share them with their buddies. They smoke that shit down to their head.
Have you ever smoked one?
What? Yeah, I smoked
Yes.
with my dad. But
Stokes.
a cigar, man, that shit is nasty. And
they're expensive.
They're expensive, but they're so soaked with saliva, you wouldn't touch somebody's cigar. Like, even if they said you want to try that, you'd look at that and be like, nah, my man, you're good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised some of these old bastards.
Really? Oh, man, not my dad. He wouldn't.
You want to
touch
try
it?
it? You shouldn't.
Good.
You shouldn't.
Right, you should not.
No, thank you.
Nasty.
Yeah, they don't share theirs though. So like, why would you share your joint, which is twice as expensive? It tastes like a million times better than that old crusty ass cigar is gonna. Ooh, just saying. I mean, I smoke cigars for spiritual purposes. Bobo knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
But like, I'm not a cigar smoker. You know what I mean? I don't find joy in it the way some folks do. I do it because I have to sometimes, but not because I want to. That shit tastes horrible.
To the head.
And I don't care what's the most expensive cigar they've ever given me as a gift. It
You never
always
like it.
tasted horrible.
Yeah.
Gross. I mean, I put that up against this right here, and this wins every time.
Right. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, my pops likes him.
That's
He's an
true.
OG. He smokes 2 or 3 of them a day.
Right.
That's his thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Hey, we
If I got
all
some
have-
good
we all
whiskey, I
have
might
our vice,
enjoy a
you know?
cigar, but like,
Yeah.
nah.
But my dad used to be a smoker, drinker, cokehead, you name it. All
He's
the
a
time.
lover. He's a fighter.
Now
he's a smoker.
Sober,
He's a
20-something
toker.
years. All he's got is his cigars and weed. He smokes his weed and his cigars. That's
He's the space cowboy.
Yeah. Damn right.
All right, it's time.
Time for some midgets.
Or pigeons.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
All right, we got some good ones today. Just want to let you guys know the only person that can touch my tip is Marbell's mom.
Oh, he's been holding on to that one for a minute.
All right, first one's up here. We got Trace up on here on the bicycle. Let's check this out.
Wow.
That didn't hurt.
It does look like Trace though.
I'm gonna say
Except for the shoes. That's how you know it ain't Trace. He'd be wearing some good shoes.
Some Nike Pandas.
Damn, that is an ugly spill. That's
Yeah, I wouldn't be in any rush to get up.
Nope.
one, he didn't have enough. He wasn't going fast enough. 2, he was too heavy.
The person recording too.
like, look at it. Nope.
Yeah, like he
I'ma
had
be here.
nothing. There was no way he was getting over that.
No.
You need to be fucking rolling fast. He needed to start cranking that like 200 yards before.
That might be Trace.
He did the scorpion.
He scorped.
Yeah, he did.
There it is.
He's morbid.
He might have broke his neck right there.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's why, man, I would have laid dead too. No. Get the fucking ambulance.
Yeah, he flopped out like he just gave up.
On
He's like, oh.
Yeah.
My God.
Will to
That's
live.
it, man.
That is an ugly fail right there.
Sciatica.
That's the, your cheek scraped the dirt. Dirk
Both
gave
of
you a
them.
little kiss on the
You
cheek.
saw how that back bend though.
Both ends.
Oh, fuck.
Sciatica. Huh?
Sciatica right there, man. I felt that shit. That
R.I.P.
shit popped.
He kind of did like a flip over. Kind.
Oh.
Yeah, he had nothing.
Oh.
That was like a breakdance move.
look at that.
And then
Hold on, 180.
Oh.
break death.
Oh, bam, bam. Oh, on his side. That wasn't cool.
When big ideas go wrong.
Damn.
Man.
Right
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Amping his friend up like, hey, man, this gonna be a
could-
cool video.
You could do it, man.
You got it, man.
You got this.
Dude, it's gonna be such a cool
He
video.
knew before he hit that jump he wasn't gonna make it.
Well, he didn't have enough speed
He really
to
didn't.
jump that.
Exactly.
You got to have speed. And homeboy, he was heavy and was not going that very fast.
I was
That
there.
front wheel just tipped down, huh?
Yeah, no speed.
What?
Said I was there.
I saw you.
Were.
And we got Michael up in here saying, check out the prototype Dr. Greenthumb.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
That's the homie, right?
Wait, who's this?
This is Michael.
What does he mean prototype? Isn't this just like the Funko?
No, that's not the Funko. It's like a smaller deal. Or maybe that is the prototype. Yeah, that maybe that's the wax that they made it from. I don't know.
That's
cool.
dope.
That's pretty cool.
And we got Dino from Down Under up in here saying, my son doesn't eat fish, so he had some wild caught prawns. That'd be shrimp to you guys.
Nice. We know what prawns are.
Come on, man.
I didn't.
You didn't?
Really?
I don't believe that.
I swear to God, I didn't.
Same here.
What?
Yep.
Fuck out of here.
Prawns.
I don't believe that. I
you
think you
didn't
guys are lying.
Prawns, not ponds, prawns.
I did say prawns.
Prawns.
P-R.
I know
Yeah,
what
it's
the
just a
fuck prawns is, bro.
Fancy word
It's
for
spelled.
scrimp.
Yeah. Yeah, special kind.
It's a special kind of scrimp.
Yeah. What did he say? Wild cock? Wild cock prawns?
Wild caught, not cock.
Oh.
Wild cock prawns.
Where'd you get wild cock from, son?
Man, that's what I thought I heard. Man.
No, man.
God.
Wild caught
Wow.
with a
Calm
T.
down.
Wild caught. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it.
Yes,
I got it.
And not caught like you sleep in, like caught like you catch. You
Right,
know?
right.
All right.
The bad word.
Just specify.
Sorry, bro.
Not.
Why are you sorry?
I'm sorry, bro.
I was just helping you out.
And we got David up in here saying, shout out to the whole crew. Hope everyone had a good weekend this past week. And he's saying, I want to share the high times with Cypress Hill on it. It's going for over $240 on eBay.
God damn.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right.
And I would have known. I would have saved mine.
You know, I ran across this like High Times collection at the thrift the other day. Like at the, no, I think it was at the swap meet, and there was a bunch of them. Then I was like, man, I'm gonna try to look for it. Somebody already got beat me to it, bro. That was the one that was missing out of it.
God damn it.
I think I
Probably
have
it right there. Staring you in the face.
Like, hey, you thought you missed out? I remind you.
Was that OG you're rolling up there, B?
Well, mine
Hell
would-
no. Didn't exist yet.
No.
Mine would have been signed.
Not in California. And we were in New York when we did this, so that was like some Canadian weed right there.
Hell yeah.
That BC Bud.
Slightly better than BC. It might have been BC. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
We got Queso 57 up in here showing off some food.
Yes, he is.
Damn, that carne on the side to the right.
Bring it.
Looking good.
With the ongos.
Is that avo?
And mango.
Bobo's plate right here.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's a mango there too.
How dare you?
How dare
Bobo loves the avo.
No fucking way.
Mr. Cotto.
Fuck that, man.
Bobo Cotto.
That's Mr. Cotto to you.
Mr. Cotto.
Oh. Domingo Rigato.
Damn, that shit looks good.
Bring it.
Fuck that shit up right now.
Auto on the side.
That on the side.
You know what it is.
Jesus.
Meth.
Get that off of there.
It's not going to hurt you, dude.
Dude, yeah.
It's wasabi, dude.
Not even on the steak.
Yeah, it's totally off to the side.
Yeah.
All right, man. Next one.
And we got OG Skate Show up in here showing off some skating moves.
Oh boy.
Dude.
Awesome.
Dope.
I
Nice
taught him that.
little kick flip, son.
Well done.
He's saying he's doing this kick flip and he's just got his knee fixed up. He injured it a while ago.
Yeah.
Right on.
Dope, bro.
Riding again.
Skate Cho.
Shout out to him. He's always up in the Discord.
Absolutely.
So
Take care of them knees, Mike.
We got MC33 up in here saying he's showing off the grow.
Nice.
That shit is good.
Yeah.
Smoke that shit right now.
Smoke. Well done.
We got Alfredo up in here saying he took his family to a car show all the way in Chicago at the Lowrider Festival.
nice.
It's a nice.
There are probably some nice whips up in there.
Chicago.
How do they? Those are all Chicago-based cars, or like do they just travel from everywhere?
I think those are Chicago based.
Or maybe traveled somewhere.
Mm,
If they do the circuit, wouldn't they? Isn't there like cars that regularly
You'd have-
do the circuit?
you'd have to be in the region. I mean, you
You ain't driving that.
You're
You're
not
shipping
driving.
it, right?
yeah, because you'd have to send that, like ship it or
Flatbed.
flatbed. You ain't trying to drive this from drive yours from L.A. to Chicago to show it.
Nah, you ain't putting miles on that.
Yeah, that's all regional.
More miles
Nice
than
cars
me.
though, man.
Beautiful.
Dude, that's like a green smoke box.
Yeah, that's exactly what's
Oof.
done it.
Look at the shine on it.
Now that's another. That's the old smoke box.
I need a bicycle like this. Cruise to the studio in that.
You'll get jacked for it in Long Beach, buddy.
Yeah, you will.
See Bolton riding that. They,
Bobo, you should get this, and then you can pick me up. There's a little backseat right here. There you go.
No, man.
you'll have to pedal.
I'll crash.
Yeah, you're the ones gonna have to drive.
Colton's very privilegey sounding.
He does sound like that, right?
No, this is my car. There we go.
Ooh.
Shout out to David taking his family to the Lowrider show.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Oh, and this is tight too. Check out this one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But no,
They don't even have Black Sammy Sosa on there.
he's not on the team anymore, dog.
Yeah, but these aren't these like legendary Cubs?
No, I think this is the Cub team now, right?
It says 2016 champions.
Oh, 2016.
Oh, okay. Still though, you could throw them on there.
That's a weed tray.
Oh no, that's a back of the car.
That's the trunk.
Oh, that's the trunk.
Yeah, back of the trunk.
Oh, I see it now. I see the taillights.
Pop the trunk. Hit the drum.
Damn, they're really
Dope,
Chicago. They're really Cubs fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, they waited a long time for them to win one.
that's
Man.
Cubs for life. That's what that is.
Oh, life.
And we got Sugar up in here saying he cleaned the bong and he's got a packed bowl and he's ready to watch the show. Party 1, 2, 3.
That looks like a lamp bong.
Wow.
Where it's
Far.
positioned,
It
right?
looks nothing. Wow. Okay.
Well done.
Lamp.
Yeah, it looks like it's apart, right?
Yeah, but it's clearly not.
I like that old looking lamp.
Interesting.
You hit the bong yet, Bobo?
Yes.
Nice.
So I've gone full spectrum.
He's getting back slowly,
You know,
doing his thing.
that's it, man. Putting some spect on it.
And we got Tommy up in here from St. Thomas at the Virgin Islands showing off the view.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, calm down.
Good place to live, man.
Awesome.
You been there or what, Callie?
No, I haven't. My sister actually has, but she loves it there.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, no passport needed.
Something
Where is
fucking
that,
lives in
Bahamas?
that water.
No, Virgin Islands.
Virgin
They're the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Right.
You need no passport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fish and things like that. They just
Something
definitely
bigger than them, be real.
Just fly there, because you can.
Hello.
And we got the real Cubano up in here. Or no, we got Jesse up in here saying he's showing off the new Cypress Hill mug.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right on.
You guys have cups?
Mugs, son.
Yo.
No pun intended.
There are cups, then there's mugs.
Cups?
And we got the real Cubano up in here saying here's some sopas for you guys.
Sopa.
Sopas.
What?
Sopas.
I'm gonna go up there and sock you, Colton.
Sopes.
I've had these before over at King Taco. These are bomb.
Yeah, call them sopes.
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 Sopes. Sopes.
He says pays.
But hey, these look bomb.
Sopes.
Sopes.
These are sopes, bro.
Sopas. Te pasa.
They're sopas.
Sopas.
Shit made my blood boil, bro.
Is it a sopa? Or sopa?
Look at his face.
You okay, Zone?
Just the audacity, bro. The part of high and hungry race should punch you up there.
It hit him a certain way.
You should take me to a sope spot, and then I'll learn.
There you go.
There you go.
I for sure ain't gonna let you order and go spit on our food.
They're like, he with you?
Yeah, but he with you? Hold on, your orders first.
What'd you do?
Mayday.
Yeah, dude.
And we got Ryan up in here showing off some stoned gnomes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Stone gnomes. All right.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Interesting.
As they should be.
That's jeez.
Goddamn. That's cool.
Cool, man. Quite a bit. Beautiful.
Gnomes like we.
This was sending a lot.
Dude, do they get hired? do they get hired because they're like super
How much
smaller
time
than
does
us?
It was a lot of time.
Or maybe they just consume less.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout to Ryan, all the way from Australia.
Yeah, salute, Ryan.
Ryan.
Stone gnomes.
And we got Will up in here saying, here's a short video of dinner from the other night.
Wow.
Little ribeye, medium rare, spaghetti with chicken, Colombian rice, and some peas and corn.
Bring it.
Peas and corn look amazing.
It's good for you.
Rice and chicken, too.
A lot of carbs with the rice and the spaghetti.
Rice and spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Yeah, I don't think you needed the spaghetti, but like, hey.
Yeah,
to each his,
starches, carbs.
Wish Be Real made that spaghetti.
I hope he's walking after.
Oh, he got to take a 20-minute walk
You
out.
gotta walk after that.
Yeah.
It's always good to walk for like 10, 15, 20 minutes
You
after
have
you
to
have.
move that around.
Got to move it around, baby.
Would that be a good breakfast?
No.
No, it's too much.
Too much, right?
Real heavy. Real heavy.
All the carbs and protein would be.
Yeah, you got to work that off.
What's wrong with you?
Because you could eat like. You know what's wrong. You could just like work that off during the day, right?
You could start with it, but it's really heavy.
Right.
You could go with half of it.
Yeah, that was a confusing combo, man.
It is.
Yeah, what?
Rice and spaghetti, beef,
corn.
It's like leftover
corn,
beef,
peas.
peas. I was like, "What the hell are we doing here?"
That was like a buffet right there.
The rice and spaghetti sounds interesting. But
Yeah, that's
Or
a crazy.
2 starches,
That's
yeah,
rough.
and a carb.
Yeah,
Big ass pea.
in sauce.
yeah, you got to work that off.
Woo!
It's very robust plate.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And we got Justin the Trees up in here saying, shout out to my wife for making these chicken taquitos last night.
You actually said that right.
I don't know about right.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
About right.
Taquitos.
No, that's not right.
Taquitos.
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 He's trying to He was trying to shortchange the T right
Yeah. Well, the,
Taquito.
there. Like a lot of white folks. Taquitos.
Taquitos.
he didn't get
Taquitos.
Yeah, yeah, I had a little swag to it. Some taquitos.
That's not. No, you're
No,
removing the swag.
You're removing the
You
swag.
removed it.
You're going backwards on the swag right
Your
there.
mom's gonna hate you, dude.
Trying to add.
Yo, mom, pick up some taquitos tonight.
Oh my God.
Taquitos,
Taquitos.
At least he didn't do that.
right?
Yeah.
Taquitos and tacos.
Taquitos.
Taquitos.
No, he wouldn't have said it like that.
And next up in here, we got a little lightning action.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Starts a tree on fire.
Metallica.
Dumb bitches. That guy said he shit and pissed himself.
Sky Daddy's mad.
Something's on fire.
The trees weave.
Hey, that would be a good, like, you sample that. That's a song.
Something's on fire!
Something's on fire.
Just loop it.
Everybody points to the roof.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Something's on fire!
Fucking mute that,
roof.
God damn it.
The roof.
Yeah.
Fucking cunts.
Oh my God.
You got two out of key chicks singing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I was getting irritated too.
Me too. I'm like, fucking mute that, Christ.
You guys are fucking grumpy today.
All
What's going on
right,
here?
shit.
Somebody get these men some microdoses.
You know what? Yeah.
No, I'm
The roof.
I'm
The
chilling.
roof.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm taking another shot. Deal with this shit.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Oh
next.
my God.
Oh my God. It's chaos right now. Next.
And we got T. Lee up in here saying E-Zone brought it up here a while back, so this is one of the greatest moments from the show.
Nelson would be just like this here. I'm not gonna put it on him,
That shit hurt, fool.
but you would come in here, and then you would lift up really hard. I'm just gonna put it on him a little bit so he sells it. Oh, there we go.
Hey, what was that sound again, Doc?
Ah!
Yeah, your back
All
crack
right,
right
come
there.
on. Let's move on. We let go of this a long time ago.
Yeah, man. That was funny then.
Who's this?
That was T. Lee.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we got
All right.
we off that.
And that seems to be it so far.
Right. That seems to be it. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them rolling to BeRealTVContest@gmail.com, and we will run them right here. You already know. If you haven't smashed that like yet, like it. Y'all be slow these days on that shit. We need you to smash it now if you're fucking with us, all right? And subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell for the content we drop, all right? Dr. Greenthumb Show, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Share it out.
Is GF coming tomorrow? I mean on Friday?
I don't know.
So
that'd be
he never
cool.
confirmed. I don't think so. He wanted to try to come anyway. He's like, he hasn't come when B's here in a while. He was like, oh, try to come.
I'll be here next week,
Yeah,
baby.
there you go.
Bring it.
Hell yeah.
On a Tuesday. And then from there, all the way out.
Oh, you're back Tuesday?
Yeah.
Like permanently?
Yeah, for the
No
most
such
part.
thing, yeah.
No, it was like
For the
I
most
don't know. I
part.
saw that board, dude. It doesn't look like
That's what I mean.
There's a couple things that got bumped, but yeah, no, I'm gonna be here for a minute.
Hell yeah.
But we still got some shows to do for sure.
Management's on the
Always got shows.
Management's on the phone. It's like, no, you ain't.
Oh, we just no. I have to approve everything.
How do you feel about going to Iceland? Because we're going.
We were just talking about doing that. Aurora Borealis trip.
Yep.
Right?
But I was talking about let's go to Vancouver.
Yep. Yeah.
Ain't going to Iceland for that. Shoot.
Iceland.
But there's other. Where is it? We looked it up. Where you would go
Alaska,
here.
Greenland, Finland, Iceland, all of, like the
Mexico.
Nordic. No,
Mexico.
absolutely not. Or the northern countries up.
All the lands.
Hey, where'd you find this guy?
Northern Russia.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
No, God damn it.
Florida.
Florida.
We see it from there.
Mexico.
You know, you can see Russia from there, right?
Ain't trying to go there right
Hey, when you go to Europe, does that shit doesn't fuck you up with the time limit, the time difference?
Of course.
Get used to, but I get used to it fast. You just gotta stay up.
Yeah.
Where you would normally go to sleep at. Power through it. Don't fall asleep. Don't take a nap.
It's easy to stay up in America, just because it's hard to stay up in Japan.
You gotta have some fortitude, son.
Yeah, if you can sleep on the plane, that's a super big plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, you sleep on the plane.
Yeah, you gotta try sleep on the plane. But if you can't, either way, you gotta power through it.
Yep.
If you're gonna be there for a few weeks. If you're only gonna be there a week, then
That's like 10 days.
Yeah.
You mean try and sleep on the plane? You see my cracky ass? I can't sit in this chair for 2 hours.
No, dude,
I get on a plane. It's drug
Yeah.
city. I'm out cold.
Yeah, no, straight up. If I have to sit in like
Drug
regular,
city.
like,
Yep.
yeah,
No
like,
way.
fuck that, dude.
I'm like twitching the second I get on the plane. I'm like, how many hours are we gonna be here? God.
Like 18.
Yeah. That's it.
and if you're
I'm
like,
drooling.
and if you're a pro though, like straight up, like you'll tell you'll tell it because I've done.
I
this shit
told
before.
people next to me, by
Yeah.
the way, if I like die on you, just push me over. Because I'm not gonna be.
Or I'll tell the stewardess. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be asleep.
Yeah.
Just leave a bottle of water.
Yeah.
So when it's time to fucking get your land, I'm gonna drink that because the pill's gonna make me fucking dry as hell, and I'm gonna just wake up and be like, all right, we're in another country.
Don't wake me up. Just leave it there. That's it. Seriously.
Yeah.
I've seen fools write a note.
Yeah.
Like it's like I've seen
leave the water. Don't wake.
Because that can fuck you up. That really can fuck you up.
Go back to sleep.
Yes, I can't
sleep.
Back to sleep.
Get up.
Alone.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Get up. Whatever.
Oh.
No,
Especially if it's a long ass flight.
It does, man. Like, what's the time difference between here and what Hawaii is like 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember going out there, like, I've been there 3 times. And I remember, like, the first fucking time, dude, it was just such a big fucking mix-up, just those 4 hour difference. Like,
Bro, go to Asia. It's like, what, 15 hours or something?
That's
Like,
that's what I'm afraid of.
Or something
Yeah, same
like
thing
that.
with Australia. If you go over there, it's significant. You know the difference between time.
It's like a day ahead.
Yeah, it's a day ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to fucking deal with it, because I'm like, if I'm gonna be leaving here at noon, it's like, hey, yeah, you land there 11 hours later, and it's 5:30 p.m. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would. I remember going overseas. It would always be best to take the red eye. Like always, like whenever I take
Right. So then you can just go to sleep regular.
go to sleep, and then you usually arrive over there like in the
in the morning.
in the morning. Yeah.
Early ass.
Aton likes the brown eye.
Wow. Seriously, folks. He's
I'm
here
here
all
all
week.
day.
Blatant disregard.
Yeah. Unsolicited.
Damn.
Unsolicited, unprovoked. But it was good.
No respect.
The usage was allowed.
Man, right on spec.
I mean, the timing was
Quick.
impeccable, son.
Oh, boy.
It was great timing.
I told him, dude.
I got to let everybody know about there's going to be an insane takeover at Chronic in Long Beach. That's going to be Friday, October 21st. There's going to be a meet and greet with Kenji from 4 to 6. Fresh batches of Godfather, Christmas Lights, Beam Me Up Scotty, and Apple Bum.
Damn, Kenji's doing the meet and greet.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull up. I've never seen him do something like this.
So check out Insane Takeover.
That's right.
Have him sign your insane bag.
Make it happen.
I grew this.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just have him sign your insane bag. You're really like a grown nerd. That's like a, that's, yeah, for real.
For sure.
True that. No dizzy, son.
Yeah. You get like an insane bag, be like, hey, dude, thank you for making this possible.
Yeah. People, that maybe haven't had it yet in that area, they're going to lose their fucking mind when they try some of that shit for the first time. Bah.
Yeah, look at all the people in the chat room. Is there going to be clones? Fool, there's no clones of Insane OG. Chill, man.
Y'all trip.
Yeah, like,
Y'all
that's like this shit's not been available. Nobody else has it. Whoever says they have it, they probably don't.
They don't.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it's unheard of.
No, but he's gonna have other flavors there besides the OG though.
The cool
and some of those flavors is what they haven't had. You know what I mean? And for them to try some of those flavors, man, it's gonna smack their palate.
Yeah, there's some new flavors I've been looking into trying from the camp. I've been smoking the same 3 consistently, but
that's a good diet though. Toggle 3 different, ones.
If you're gonna smoke, if you smoke around what do you smoke? You're like a half a pound a month by yourself.
I don't know. By myself, I don't know.
Like by yourself, like.
Let's just say the smoking we do here, I probably do the same amount at home.
Okay, so yeah, like probably with us it's like a half a pound just with us, and then by yourself it's probably half a pound. Because I do the same smoking at home on my days off.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so it's like we're probably consuming about a pound a month.
I would
So
not.
three flavors.
I would not argue that.
3 flavors is actually a good diet, like you said. You just switch it up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes
You don't get tired of any of it because you're, like flipping it up.
Rotating.
Yeah.
You know what the best thing is though is when you have 3 flavors, right? And you're all good, and then you go to not a convention or like you just go to one of these little fucking events. Then somebody gives you a bag, like like a Cali Blaze, but it's not Cali Blaze because he's our homie. You mean over there, and they give you some shit, and you're like, damn.
And it's
I
good.
never- yeah, you're like, this is good, and then you want to, and then the next pound you want to get, or the next fucking.
You
pickup,
want
you're
some
like,
of that shit.
Yeah, you're like, hey, like I need fucking like 100 of these bags here.
I always used to feel that when Rascal would come around with that Wi-Fi. Like you can't get enough of that shit ever. And he grew it like just right.
That was a killer.
And it was hard like to get any of that. You know what I mean? Because once he had it come in, it was already going out.
I haven't like smoked that.
Me neither. I haven't had any of
in
it.
a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
But that's one of those ones.
Yeah.
That was.
I would like to see somebody like Kenji get their hands on an original cut from something like that, and then him just do his thing.
Yep.
There's a lot of weed I would like to see Kenji grow, but I know because the problem with a lot of these growers, now it's not a problem with the growers, but it's like the problem they say that they have. It's like, hey man, this has to be profitable at the end of the day. So if it's not a good
It has
yielder,
to yield, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not a good yielder, then they're gonna have to cut it because I'm not paying all this electricity just to fucking have like, a small amount per plant.
Right.
Yeah.
But however, though, to the people that experiment and have small batches, I fucking fuck with some of those people, man. That's probably the only reason I would go to one of these not underground events, because like if I see like, we know what turns me off about a fucking weed event or something like that. If I see like 10 vendors that have the same shit on every table, I'm out.
So it's not cool to have like a limited edition run of.
No, it
weed?
is. That's what I'm saying. Like I like going to the cannabis events there, where if there's at least 15 vendors, I don't care if there's 15 vendors. Every single one of them is different. Like, can I have like 5 fucking growers that have different small batch shit? Like, even if it's small batch, I'll pay the money for it. But I just want to have something that a big grower might not take the time to grow because it's not profitable, and therefore I'm never gonna get to experience this flavor. But there's some good ass flavors out there that's small batch cannabis.
Hell yeah!
And those people I want to talk to because I want to buy and smoke some of it. But yeah, like small batch cannabis is fire.
Like boutique.
Yeah,
Boutique,
like yeah, because like like an operation, something like around the size of the set, like somebody probably has that going on with genetics that they're like, it's not gonna yield a lot, but who else has this fucking flavor?
Right.
True that. People always want more of what they can't have. Word up. All right. It's time to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means, y'all, you got a question, comment, shout out, suggestion. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. We got Ozzy Rob up in here saying, Cali Blaze, today is all about the perps and the terps.
Yeah, man. I guess I'm purple today.
Perps and terps. That's not purple.
Purple
No, you're not that.
No, I think he was saying I was purple. Remember
you were
earlier?
purple?
Yeah. I was
Purple
purple, so.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Purple
man.
Blaze.
Purple Blaze. Perps and terps. Thanks, man.
We got Michael Taylor up in here saying, can't wait to see The Hill next week in Boston. Would love to make you guys some edibles. What's your guys' favorite edibles? Brownies, cookies, or muffins?
Boston. Boston.
Hey, dude, for security purposes, they're not taking any.
They're not going to eat
Yeah,
it.
they're not gonna eat. So just
Yeah,
why don't you just get some good ass weed, and then that way they can
They'll
go.
smoke.
Yeah, yeah. There's
For safety reasons, nobody's
For
gonna
safety,
eat
yeah,
it.
nobody's gonna ingest it. I don't. B-Real's not gonna tell you, but I'll tell you right now, bro.
Yeah, we need Bobo to play them drums, man.
Yeah,
He
bro.
can't-
So get some good weed if you want to give them something.
mean-
And if it's
If they're regular.
Son has good advice.
Man, because especially if they're good, if they taste real good, I want to have me about a good like 3, 4, or 8 of them.
Yeah, I believe
Feel that.
I actually believe and feel that. Next.
And next up in here, we got Matt up in here saying, same team.
Same teams, yeah.
dude, that
You get
episode,
AIDS on, man.
dude, that episode was crazy.
I don't even know what it's about.
Same team was a Steph Tone came in that day and he
Oh.
just went ham.
Okay.
Nas. And it was quite the eventful day. It was a good time though. I don't think we've nosed it that much, like or at all since my birthday. So, and it's like we're on month 10. That was a good time. Like I'm talking about, that was a sesh right there all day.
Yeah.
I'm sure your brain was thrilled.
I had to take a lot of vitamins B12 the next day. I have an appointment to get an IV drip, but I mean, my brain wasn't thrilled, but it's not hurt.
There was ozone and there's nazone.
Yep.
All right, next.
We got Rod up in here. Can you grind mushrooms up and roll it with weed?
Disgusting. Do not try it.
No.
I've done it. Do not try it.
It's a waste.
Yeah.
It's wasteful, and then it's going to taste like shiza.
And it smells like shit.
Yeah.
Does it get you high?
No.
No, okay. I never tried.
Well, you'll get high from the weed, but it's going to
Not
taste horrible,
mushrooms.
but you ain't going to feel the mushrooms at all.
Ooh.
You got to ingest them.
Oh,
The mushrooms you must ingest.
smells and tastes horrible.
You can grind mushrooms up and put them into like a smoothie, or
Right, or a
grind
tea
up
or
put 'em
something,
into-
right.
or put them into like orange juice and get one of these little.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
smoke it. You have to ingest it, whether you drink it or eat it. Smoking it, you ain't going to feel nothing from that.
Yeah.
And we got Bass Gray up in here sending us a little super sticker, and he's sending us some pumpkins as well. Thank you so much.
What up?
Nice. Thank you.
And we got
Thanks.
Callie Green Eyes up in here saying, "Hey, B, can you have RJ Payne on your show?"
Tomorrow, dude.
Absolutely.
RJ Payne is the man.
Let's do it.
Who's that?
He's a rapper from the East Coast.
Oh, cool.
He was featured on my Empires album.
Yeah.
Dope.
But he's killing the game right there. He's dope. RJ Payne, big ups.
Yes, sir.
And we got Edwin up in here, and he's saying, "Want to shout you guys out? E Zone, Cali Blaze, C minus, and Bobo."
Shout out to you.
What up?
Right.
Thank you. Shout out to you right back.
Shout out.
Thank you for that super chat.
And we got Darcy Choke 420 up in here saying, "Cypress Hill fucking kills all of their shows. I've seen 55 of them."
God damn.
Dope.
Right on.
God damn.
55.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I wonder if he must have a good collection of merch. Because if I was that dedicated, like to, not that I'm not, but like, I mean, if like Stevie Nicks or like Fleetwood Mac came around that often to like Southern California,
You'd have all her.
I'd have all her merch. And I still to this day am searching for that.
When we go do San Diego, like when we go do meet and greets out there, there's this certain family that comes every year with everything I've ever signed.
Is that the one with the baby?
Well, no, they don't got a baby. They got a kid.
The
but it's
band that brings all
Yeah.
that stuff. I've seen them at
They
2 or
got
3 events.
They got
already.
practically
everything. It's ridiculous.
But from day one, it's hard because people have to hold on to some of that stuff. And
I know you didn't sign a baby, but like you've seen a baby grow up.
I've signed a baby.
He's like, I've signed a baby.
Yeah.
It's like, don't say I haven't signed it. I've done
Signed
it.
a baby.
Right on the
Bobo's
head.
Next.
And we got Ozzy Rob up in here saying, "In Australia this year, we are carving pineapples instead of pumpkins."
Yeah.
He's saying there's an oversupply of pineapples in Australia.
I'm down.
I'm down for
Damn,
all
they're
of
so
that.
good.
Dude,
An
hell
over-
yeah.
Love pineapple.
An oversupply? Shit, why would
Send them to me.
Yeah, now you know what, dude? It's a long trip, bro.
Word.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I bet you the pineapples are
You know what?
delicious.
Those cargo ships, bro. Like I saw this video of these dudes that they went on board with one of these ships. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like salute
Thug
to
life.
salute to all those motherfuckers that make those cargo ships go. They practically gotta live in there month in and month out. And I mean, it's like a brotherhood in there. You kind of have to learn to get along with motherfuckers. But it's like this shit is like 20 Costco's on a fucking ship, and they
Yeah,
got
it
their
is.
own canals, and they're going through. And this is why the fuck we get exports from other countries. Like I was thrilled. I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. If I could sign up for this and document this, even though I hate the water, I would feel like you'd have to be a really big dinosaur to flip this ship over. You know?
And we're back to the dinosaurs. All right.
Well, it's relevant.
Next.
And we got Gomeo up in here saying, "Didn't one of the Beastie Boys get in trouble for having drugs going to another country?"
I believe so.
Wouldn't doubt
I
it.
think so.
Tell us, Bobo.
I think so. That was before
Yeah,
my time.
Bobo.
I wasn't around there. Don't put that on me.
Or we didn't put it out. We were just asking you about it. Jeez.
Easy.
You easy.
Settle down.
Yeah, I think that was a story. I'm not gonna say that.
I never
100%.
heard that one. I don't remember hearing that
What
one.
kind of drugs was it? Was it coke?
Probably weed.
Yeah, it was probably weed. I don't think it was anything more
Yeah.
serious than that.
Yeah, because they at the most they were smoking weed at that point.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could have probably like taken coke anywhere for sure. You could just put it under your shoe. Relax. Could have put that shit under your ball sack and then ball.
You know,
A lot of inventive places.
Yeah, like just it would have been easy. Like you're like, hey man, I'm going to Miami. Oh, I want to take some of this stuff back home. Huh. just walking there like you don't have these fancy machines, bro. Like they got the same machines at downtown Disney these days, bro.
Yeah.
That's the reason I don't go back, bro. That bitch ass sheriff over there, man.
Did they do facial recognition?
Nah.
She remembers.
Ran you out of Disneyland, no?
They didn't run me out of there, bro. But like, they let me walk in there with an 8-ball in my wallet, but they complained to me about a fucking vape tank that was thrown in the trash.
They're like,
so you guys got your priorities fucked up. With all due respect to Walt.
on Mickey and them.
Walt's gone, baby.
Yeah, dude. But the man still deserves some respect. He created one of the best franchises out there. With, you know,
Who, Walt?
The Nazi.
You know,
He's a Nazi sympathy.
that has nothing to do with Mickey Mouse,
No,
all right?
yeah, Disney's dope.
Next.
And we got AJ Sense up in here saying, salute to the crew. I'm in LA on vacation, and I've already hit up a few restaurants that you guys have recommended. I took some pics, and I will submit later. Peace out.
Hell yeah.
Dude, peace out.
This fool watches High and Hungry for sure.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Hey, thank you, dog. Tag us, bro. Can we repost that
Yeah,
shit?
tag us.
Let us know where you're going to go have dinner. We'll join you at the bar.
Quit pandering. Next.
And we got Ozzy Rob back up in here again asking, yo, Cali Blaze,
Yo.
how can we get your merch to Australia?
Can't. Right now. He's almost, yeah, I'll help you out here in California. He hasn't helped me yet.
Hey, bro, I haven't
in
even seen you
California.
since last week, bro. I said that last week.
That was like 2-3 weeks ago.
No, it was not, dude.
Definitely. 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Be real, it was not.
I was not here. I can't say.
3 weeks.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Minimum 2.
I will look into
Maybe a 3-piece.
I promise.
Just letting you know. Help me out. But Australia, that's going to be tough. Did you send things to other countries, by the way?
Yeah, they
You
just
do?
got to make sure they pay the shipping. They're going to have
Yeah.
to pay.
No, I was just asking
yeah.
that too before the
Nah,
show.
I know.
Do
They
you
just
send
know
things?
I say that to them.
Yeah.
You must pay.
You
shipping.
must pay.
You must pay.
It's important.
Shipping's expensive out there, though.
It is, right?
For real. Like, I just, the funky
Even
filter
if it's
doesn't.
just like shirts,
yeah, dude.
anything?
For a fucking funky filter, it's just like $25 to Australia.
The ship? One way?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've like shipped some out of my personal collection because it's not international shipping. So I'm like, I'll sell you this fat one. I don't even use it. Bro, I was like $25 for this .99
That's
weight.
crazy.
Got me fucked up.
And that's regular shipping, not like expedited. Fast.
Bro, this is like regular ground.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, next.
And we got, let's see, we got Alex Beta up in here saying, yo, B, do you know the song Trigger by The Grouch?
No, I don't.
He said, it really reminded me of your Cypress Hill song, What's Your Number? It pops on my Spotify this week. Peace out to everybody.
I like that song.
Out.
Cool.
Out. What's it all about?
Moat.
I never rehearsed that song in your voice.
Shout.
Shout. Shout.
Shoot.
Let it all out.
Let it all out.
These are the things.
You have to really concentrate.
Come on.
What's it all about?
What's a little boot?
What's it all
I'm
about?
talking to you. Come on.
We got Miss Raquel's rolled up in here saying, I'm going to the Philippines next year, and it's a legit 20-hour flight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Legit.
Man.
Hardcore.
You up there, you're in the air for a day.
You flying.
Hey,
So
For
you
a
want
full day.
that for sure. I would definitely do the 24-hour before you get on the plane. Stay up for 24 hours.
on a binge?
No, not on not on a
No,
bench. Just do it.
no.
Do it without anything. Just do it on caffeine because you're gonna crash.
I did that one time, but like
It worked.
not with caffeine, but just like I went on a bender and I was like, I got a long ass flight. I'll sleep on there.
You were
Oh,
up.
I was sweating on that plane, dog. Like I was fucking just dying. I was, this is not the move.
This isn't cool. And then you turbulence and stuff.
Instant regret.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Now, if you stay up like I used to do this as a full 24 hours before, and you just as soon as you get right up to the security where you're about to.
I can't do it to myself, man, because like going through the whole airport process is brutal. Waiting to get on the plane, you're like wanting to knock out like immediately, and you got to wait for boarding, and then all that.
Customs is the worst. Waiting on line.
Well, no, it's like when you're staying up all night
oh.
to go on a flight like that, and then have to deal with all the because it's an international flight, so you got to go through all that extra. Yeah, it's just brutal. You could do it. People do it. I mean, it works. You'll fall right to hell asleep before the wheels start rolling.
Yep.
But
Xanax.
100.
Sorry, my throat.
Let me guess next year.
I mean, a flight like
Football.
that, a flight like that could be like 2 stops.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, your whole travel day is all fucked up.
you're in the
That's
air
true.
all day.
That's true.
All day, your
All
time
night.
time shit is all fucked up.
To this
Everything.
Think about it. 20 hours, that's day and night. That's a
Day
full
and
day.
night.
That's crazy.
That's a full day that you spent in the air.
Yeah.
That was like Thailand. It was crazy. Same thing. Terrible.
Dude, you could sleep from the moment you board the plane for 12 hours and you'll still have 8 more hours to go.
I'd be so pissed, dude. Like you're awake,
Yeah.
everybody's asleep at your pad, and you're like, "Fuck you." You're just fucking pissed, bro. Like you're like, "Why the fuck am I up? This is some bullshit."
And then, but you're well rested and you still have 8 hours on a plane to go.
Yeah.
Let me get some of this Japanese Xanax.
Yeah, next one.
You know.
Next one.
Yeah, you just eat another one. Seriously, I can't stay up that long. I have a hard time sitting in this seat for 2 hours. I can't sit in the
So what
plane
would
seat.
you do?
Take another Xanax and wake up and take another one. So we'll get there. Repeat until you get to the gate.
They couldn't land. They couldn't land at all.
Seriously,
I can just
repeat
picture
to the
yo,
gate.
Cali Bass is asleep, and he's like, "How much?"
I wake up, I look at him like, oh, God damn it, and then just chew again until I get there. Yeah. I can't do it, man. I have anxiety. I'll literally sit there and be like, oh, boy. And I can't just sit there and watch TV until my ass starts to hurt from sitting in that seat. And I don't care if you're in first class or not. It's like the position. You lay down, you're good. When
At
you
least
can
you can
lay
walk around
down,
in
you're
first
good.
class.
Yeah, and you can lay down. That's big.
Would you feel better if you got a chance to talk to the pilots? For a
No,
little
what
bit?
am I, 4? I don't need to talk to them. I just
Is that even an option? I
would
would like to talk to
Take
them.
a picture with them.
You know,
Not
be up
anymore.
in there
That thing's
one-
locked.
Go over there and be like, "Yo, what's up, dude?"
Yeah.
I got mad anxiety, bro.
I do smoke my weed vape on the plane all the time and blow it straight down to the side all the time.
Tell them, like,
I'll do it.
Can you guys? I wish they play music on the.
It's
they'd be
a-
like, can you guys play Cypress Hill?
Bobby, you ever seen a grown man naked?
What?
From Airplane.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
That was-
random out of nowhere.
It was. That's what
You're
it
talking
was.
about meeting the pilot. Remember the kid went out
Yeah.
there?
And we got Rosa and Ricky up in here saying, "Hey fam, it's my 45th birthday today."
Yeah.
Happy
Yes,
birthday.
sir. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Is both of them?
Just Rosa.
Oh, happy birthday, Rosa.
Happy birthday, Rosa.
Rosa.
She showed up with Ricky to like mad
Not Ricky.
many other events.
Yeah.
She's saying, "Thank you guys for all the laughs and the good times. Can't wait to see you guys soon, and much blessings."
Thank you, Rosa.
And we got Marbale up in here saying, "Someone needs to put Colton on with Duolingo."
That ain't gonna help as ours. I mean,
That-
speak Spanish. It ain't gonna help.
I mean, we're
Bird.
trying.
And he's also saying, "B, can I do the stunner on Colton, then a rock bottom, then change his plate so he can get the Bobo treatment?"
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Shit, dude.
Oh, there's a lot of play on words right there.
It sounds like, who said bottom?
Switch the plates, you know, like when they
Oh,
plates.
okay. Yeah.
The Bobo treatment.
The Bobo treatment.
Yeah.
We'll have to take a vote on that on the table.
Whoa, come on.
Hey.
Shit, dude.
Cops will just walk up to me. I'll just be like, "What seems to be the problem, officers?"
No, we can't allow you to hurt Bolton.
Yeah, can't do that.
No.
And we got Irene up in the super chat. She's just giving us the Saca la Bolsita saludos.
Getting ready for the game, huh?
For the game.
Pre-gaming.
It's gonna be sick tomorrow.
And you guys were talking about smoking on planes earlier. Rod up in here saying they used to smoke in hospitals as well.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Anywhere. Police station.
That is crazy.
Doctor's office. Yeah, in your doctor's office. The doctor.
The doctor used to smoke.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Your doctor would smoke. No lie. Anywhere you can think of, you were able to.
There were commercials with, you know, smoking cigarettes.
How about
you
this?
know?
Like, I got like I collect like old magazines, and the old like 50s magazines, it would say like Camel, the #1 cigarette recommended by doctors.
Yes.
Recommended.
Yes.
#1 doctor recommended cigarette. I kid you not.
It's the one that's going to give you cancer the slowest.
No, there was no talk of cancer.
No, I'm just,
yeah, I know.
It was a
I've
joke.
seen
Crazy.
I've seen some of those magazines,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
and
crazy.
I run into them. There's like now it's become a thing. There's some of these ads that get framed up and they have them as like art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing them like in the wild, like out in the streets.
They were inspiring.
Out in them crazy streets, man.
On these streets. These streets.
You're like, see, I told you, recommended by doctor.
See, Mom? It's telling you.
Buy me cigarettes, dude.
Like when you guys were growing up, did you actually see like doctors smoking in a hospital? Or is that like way back in the day?
I think it was before me.
Yeah,
Smoking
before me.
The doctor before me.
You got to be old as fuck to remember doctors like smoking in the
I'm gonna say it was in the early 70s, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Right, early 70s, definitely.
Because I definitely. I remember smoking on airplanes.
Yeah, definitely early 70s for sure.
Was your dad smoking on airplanes?
That stopped in like 1990.
Yeah, that stopped in the late 80s, early 90s.
Smoking
yes.
on the airplanes.
Early 80s, late 80s, early 90s for sure.
Well, actually, probably 90, 91, 92.
Sounds right. Sounds about right.
Were you there,
Because
though?
we had been on a couple flights that they were smoking in it. It stopped around 92, 93.
Bobo said his dad used to smoke. Like, were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so you were
Like, if he's on the plane.
Like, I'm your dad, and then you're on the seat. He's just like smoking a cigarette next to you.
Yeah, my mom smoked fucking Pall Mall red, no filter cigarettes, like heavy duty.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle
They was
smoked
smoking- they was
Chesterfields with no filter.
They was smoking heavy duty, so you had your sections.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They didn't worry about if the kid got secondhand smoke.
Nope.
It's like no.
Oh man,
They didn't know nothing about secondhand
no,
smoke.
didn't know.
That was the thing they found out later.
my friend's mother drove us to school in the morning, and when it was cold, in New York, it's freezing. Windows up, Newport 100s, and it was like a 2-cigarette ride, 3-cigarette ride. If you rolled down the window, she'd scream at you, and the car was a cloud. I'm not even joking, bro. I swear to God,
horrible.
man. 2 to 3 Newport 100s on the ride to school.
Dude, those kids that got you and the rest of the kids that got out of their car
Yeah.
went to school, they're like, man.
Bro, but everybody's parents were like that. It was normal. but-
No, they didn't know.
No, they did not.
They didn't have the
No.
information that people have
Correct.
now.
What about drinking and driving? I heard it was cool in the 80s.
It was, man.
It
They would
was.
just tell, if you were that drunk, they would tell you, all right, walk it off or whatever. They wouldn't take you to jail for it.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
What a time.
the 80s were what birthed the Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Word mad, you're right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The 80s, that's when that
They
became.
started to enforce it because it was illegal. They just weren't really enforcing it,
Yeah.
Next.
And we got Brittany up in here sending us a dancing pear, all for E-Zone.
Fuck that pair. Next one.
Our gang.
Wow.
Party pear.
Trying to make you smile.
Hater of the pears.
Nah, I had some pear juice the other day.
They're delicious.
That's great.
And that seems to be it so far.
All right. Thank you for that. Much appreciated to all y'all that take part in the show in this way. It's all love. Bobo and I will be gone tomorrow, but these guys are gonna hold it down. And we'll be back on Tuesday with y'all because we are going to be on the East Coast for the Haunted Hill shows. Waterloo, New York, and Boston, Mass. So you're invited.
Costume contest.
Come get down. These are there's info to the places. All these tickets available. Go get them before they sell out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be like KRS-One, Ill Bill. What was that? Is it Sick of It All?
You still being harassed by these Funko people?
But yeah, they were showing up.
No, I mean, like,
but I already set a mandate on Monday that if you show up
Why you gonna
with
use
a
that
box, I'm only signing one.
Deaded.
You heard of mandate.
Mandate.
People are only gonna like that word, dude. They've already had enough mandates. Just
No.
say,
What about female date?
No, it's a mandate. It's mandated.
What about woman
yeah.
date?
No, all right. So
Okay, if you
if
don't
the
like a
next-
mandate, proclamation. How about that? It is a proclamation. You come to any place that I'm at, the airport, any event, and you got like a box of 10, I'm only signing one.
and he's gonna take the rest.
And I'm taking the rest as tax.
Give me that.
This is the tax for...
That shit's for the
No,
one
I'm not
stick.
taking any, but I'm only signing one. So, you pass that around like some good weed, all right?
We'll
Yeah,
see.
that info is gonna spread. Like,
Oh, it is.
Nah, we'll see.
yo,
They
man.
won't be showing up as much.
You gotta stick to it though, bro.
Yep.
I am gonna stick to it. What are you talking about? I told them 10,
gonna-
and they brought 10. But now that I saw what kind of game they're running, now they only get one.
Dude, these fools are gonna get creative, fool. They're gonna send like some fool in a wheelchair with like 20 of them. Be like,
Nope.
"Come on, dog."
Sorry.
They're gonna get somebody from a fake Make-A-Wish Foundation. Come on, B.
I tried to make a Wish Foundation.
You tried it?
No, I'm just saying it's like they'll be one of those fake.
Yeah, like a fake.
No,
one.
they got to
fake
show
shit.
real credentials. They got to,
Yeah.
we'll have to verify anything. And if you can't verify it, then no. Yeah, no.
I'm jealous.
One.
You guys get to hang out with KRS-One. Gonna
Yep.
go kick it with
That
him.
fool doesn't even like you, Colton.
Nah,
Keyword 1.
that guy's a legend.
Yeah, he is a legend. You're not wrong.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his set because I know he's going to absolutely rip.
He's gonna rip.
Because, that's, man, that's what he does. Rippage. Been trying to get him on the show here. It's hard to pin down, man.
Where's he staying these days? Is he still on the East Coast?
He's out here.
He is.
Yeah.
Around.
I want to thank everybody for getting down with us, tuning in, and locking in with the Dr. Greenthumb Show. You know we do it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern, and we appreciate all the time you give us and interacting with us, man. That's everything. So we just want to say that to catch this on the replay, Apple Music and Spotify. Search for the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. But right here, it's live, so it's the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Spread it around, pass it around. Do what you do. Don't bogart. All right. C-.
What up, everyone? Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks to B.E., Bobo, Cali Blaze, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, and Colton, Dro, Aton, everyone in the Kitchen Sink crew, the 5150s, the Insane Asylum. Thank you, everyone that hang out with us, and especially to everyone that just, contributes to the show. Appreciate you. DJC-com and C-Fam4 on Twitch, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I don't know what yet, but Friday I'll be smoking a hash hole for my entire mix on Friday morning.
Wow.
So we're gonna see what, and I'm doing the set with nothing planned. We're just gonna see where the hash hole takes me on a musical journey.
Good luck.
So on that note, thank you, Cali Blaze, for that, and next for you.
Shout out to everybody here at the table. Shout out to Tony Mendo, Terp Hogs, Skittles family, Grain and Fields, for the Fino flights, tasting and dinner party tonight. We'll see you guys over there. Shout out to my fiance, the whole Cali Blaze crew, everybody who works with us, supports our brand, everybody in Insane Asylum, 5150s. We will see you guys on Friday. Thank you for supporting the show. And that's it. See y'all then.
Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout out to the Dominator. Shout out to everyone in the Insane Asylum. Don't forget about that Rainforest Funky. And also, Ray and the Dominator will be holding it down for Thursday and Friday. I got to go check into the LA County Jail tomorrow. So I will be gone Thursday and Friday. I'll be back on Tuesday.
That Me Too shit caught up to you, huh?
Hopefully you'll be back.
Hopefully. Bobo, what's up?
All right. You can catch me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, and on Discord at Bobo's Corner. We'll be getting back to doing our weekly sessions starting next week. And want to thank everybody for supporting the show. Team Icon up in the house. And speaking for snacks, thank y'all for your support.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
All drugged out. A shout out to everybody that tuned in this morning for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you for tuning in for the Dr. Greenthumb Show. We will not be there tomorrow night because we're going to be going into the playoff game. So we will be there having a good time, seeing some of you guys cheering for LAFC, and hopefully they don't fucking choke. You know what I mean? Honestly, we don't need two fucking teams in LA that fucking choke. That's the reason we have the Dodgers. We just need one. All right. Wow. So can we keep it like
you're on one today? What's going on?
Can we keep it on the winning streak? I definitely want to see these fools win. So I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. We will be back on Friday morning to make up for that, and then continuing back to schedule on Saturday. Go to flavorsbyezone.com. There's a lot of new hats that got uploaded, including 2 that I just put up there before the show. And the candle mugs, collector's cups that have like 16 of them that I am uploading as soon as I get off of here. So make sure you guys check that out and follow me on Whatnot.
Word. That's going to do it for us. Stay with love. Love is the key. No negativity. I won. And no boof.